Hey everybody. Sorry I'm shoving food down my throat. I really haven't eaten much today, so yeah, I'm gonna be munching. So if that's an issue, goodbye. I hope everyone is having a nice Sunday. We made it through another week. Yeah, I hope everyone's Sunday is going well. This will probably be more like chill vibe kind of Sunday. Just, relaxing, whatnot. I'm in a very cloudy mental health headspace. So really coming back on here is, I think it's good for my mental health to keep going back to what I like to do, what I enjoy and whatnot. So I appreciate anyone that ends up being here at any point in time. Yeah, as you can see, we're actually I can't circle around it, make it look like it, but hey, we're very close to hitting our affiliate goal. Like, I came on today and I didn't think it increased so much, so thank you everybody that has contributed to that. That really means a lot to me. I really genuinely mean that. Thank you everybody. This isn't my space, this is our space. This isn't my community, this is our community. So I really am grateful for anyone and everyone along the way that has felt validated in these spaces and felt accepted. You belong here. So, as you can tell from the title, the notification, whatnot, I'm going to be working more on the loft apartment complex that I started on Friday. I'm going to work more on that today. There could be a possibility I finish that today. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Yeah, there is a possibility I could be done with that today. I don't know, but we'll see. If I do finish today and I still feel like being on here, maybe I'll make some families to put in the apartment complex just as this is fun. I don't know. But anyone that joins along the way, hang out, chill out, all of the outs. Yeah. And remember to always really read the rules that I have posted and that show up before you comment. Let's not have any unexpected difficulties now. Speaking of difficulties, let's cheat. I don't know why there's a barcode on my notepad, but okay. All right. Let's start with bb dot move objects, bb dot show hidden objects, bb dot show live edit objects, bb dot enable free build, oops, not dot, bb dot ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement, and free real estate on. Okay, let's take that off. Oops. Okay, so what we did in the last stream was everything. I don't know why they're showing another platform, but yeah, we did it all. We created everything you see on the outside, everything on the inside, not the basement, everything on the inside. I wanted to make us that way. This unit over here, our first loft complex, was 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. This one in the middle is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. And then the third one over here is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Just so it wasn't just the same copy and paste for each unit. I just thought, it's an even cuter human. Hi, Jess, no less. How are you doing today? Yeah, so this is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. And though I make it 1.5, I don't know. But this is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on them, see how far we get today, and go from there. So I wanted to keep the style of this being a little bit more on the modern-esque side. So, you know, tall walls, open space, like neutral color palette, stuff like that. That's my goal with this, so hopefully it comes true. My food was like burning hot upon getting it, which, I mean, good, means that they cooked it well. But I'm like, dang, I had to hafafsa it for a while. So yeah, so this is our first unit. Oh my gosh, I don't know why sometimes it glitches like that. But last 2 days were nuts, anxiety was. You too? Like, dang. I think a lot of people really have been going through it lately. Myself included. I just don't really. I find myself finding it hard to talk about stuff. But yeah, yesterday was very much so not a good day for me. Not a good day at all. But I really wanted to come back here because doing this makes me happy, and Sims is pretty relaxing and peaceful. So, okay, so I'm going to, I want to like, I think I actually want to like move this, create another one of these, but like do it in a corner one. It's all good, beautiful. I appreciate it. Life has ways of lifing, but I believe tonight is also a new moon, so I absolutely intend on doing some manifestation stuff, doing some soul searching related stuff. I mean, I'm not like I don't think I'm a spiritual kind of person, so like, yeah, sure, soul, whatever, but like internal work kind of stuff, just reconnecting with myself. I'll do that tonight. I love practicing manifestations, and when I'm actually in a good headspace to practice self-care, man, does it feel nice. Let's put these birds closer over here. Oh, this gray one is pretty. Yeah, kind of make this a tiny little laundry space vibe. Yeah, initially I wasn't gonna come on here actually tonight. I was gonna post up saying like, not tonight, but I didn't want to take away from an opportunity that could end up being a very actually happy time for me. And I just really wanted to come on. Where's the medium length one? Here we go. Oops. Yeah, but my sister came into the salon today, so it was definitely fun times having her there. It felt really nice. I love of course tending to people as a whole, no doubt about it, but when I get to give back to my family, it just like, dang, does it feel so nice. It feels so just, it feels like a very like, yep, I'm meant to be doing this kind of thing. Let's put some towels there, some detergent. Let's see. I don't think I put some toilet paper around. I almost wish that the toilet paper was functional in the game. Okay, that's there. Let's put some soap and toothbrush around. Soap, toothbrush. Let's change the color. Okay, that's looking pretty. I do want to add. Oh my gosh. I do want to add a picture of some sorts in this area because that wall is very bare. So what do I want to add is the question. What is that? No. No. Maybe this fruit one. That, and then like, oh, that's small. Oh, and then that's huge. No, okay. So, I was hoping I can kind of do like a side-by-side fruit stuff, but maybe this one. Oh, it's different images. Okay. Let's do that. That's cute. I kind of want to give it like more of a neutral kind of vibe, like almost borderline like Airbnb or like hotel-esque. Just that I want to go with a more modern approach, so I'm kind of like, what looks generic? Oh, flowers and plants and leaves. Okay. Let's see how a floor rug would look here. Let's just do black. Oh, it's cute. Okay. I can't think of what side they go in. Is it that side? I think it might be from there. But maybe let's see if there's... Oh, yeah. So, does that come in black? Of course not. But it comes in gray. So, that works. Okay. That looks cuter. Looks a little more bright. I want to add an incense. Let me see. I didn't see it. Let's see. I don't know why, like, when it comes to incense, I feel like I have to spell it out to be able to spell it out. Oh, that's not. Oh, no. So, is this gonna fit there? You know what? It is today. Okay. I'm content with that bathroom. I feel like there needs to be a picture over here as well. So let's go back to decorations, see what's there. I plan on getting the the Love Struck pack. I plan on getting that like fairly sooner than later. Hope that comes true. I just want to give it my own personal like, this is my opinion. Because I've heard some mixed feedback. Okay. Yeah, I've heard some mixed feedback. As with just about every Sims game because you can't please everyone. Why does it seem like it's not lit up over here? Oh, because it's not lit up over here. Okay. Yeah, I've heard some mixed feedback. I've heard some mixed feedback on the Love Struck pack. So, I'm very curious to see, like, okay. Let me have a 2-cent thing in it. Let's see what I would say. Like, I do think it's cool that, like, I don't know, like, okay, well, what I'm actually slightly confused about, but I already know one of the answers to it. It's like, I get, not kiddo friendly, yeah, yep, I can absolutely see where that would be the case. Like, Sims already, by default, you can make them either monogamous or polyamorous, like, without having it to be a label. Like, it's just, you either make someone just be focused on one person or multiple people. I guess, like, the concept of jealousy, with that being a thing, it's more like Okay, I guess I get it. But, well, jealousy and lack of jealousy. But like, I've definitely made my Sims enjoy being around, intermingling with other people. So, that's something I'm definitely like, huh, okay, that's a little different. Not in like a bad way. I still just feel weird. Well, I don't know if that's gonna sound like I'm being close-minded or offensive or anything like that. I feel indifferent about the about the whole like you can make it that way. Oh no, I can't have two rugs. About Sims, you can make them like like pretty much interested in people that are already like married or something like that. I guess like part of me understands, but I'm also like I don't know. Maybe because that's not me. Like maybe that's why I just have a little confusion. But yeah, it's something that definitely like confused me initially. Nowadays I'm really just like whatever y'all have at it, I don't care. But yeah, the initial like it's kind of like okay. But otherwise, like yeah, it seems like it wants to be like paired with Wicked Whims without totally being paired with Wicked Whims. Which is also a part where I'm like, interesting. I'm actually going to take away this counter. Take this one, put it as an end piece. Yeah, like I feel like Love Struck and Wicked Whims would absolutely like be two peas in a pod. I need to get a hamper. Okay. But yeah, I mean otherwise it's just like okay, I mean I see what they're trying to do. Trying to cater to more people, and of course for almost everything in life, catering to more people isn't necessarily something bad. So I don't know. But I did hear that there's a lot of good build and create a sim stuff with it, which is a win. Okay, let's see. I'm like almost done with that one, with this space over here, so I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else I'm really forgetting. I mean, granted, I could always go back in and do more detail stuff, but yeah, I just want to make sure that nothing I'm truly forgetting. Kind of want to add this, but it also doesn't really fit the aesthetic, so maybe not. Whatever. I think it's okay. Open space is definitely okay. Vanity dresser. Let's see. Was that skills? Yeah. Oh, knowledge. Okay. Oh, maybe like meditation pillow. Yeah. Okay. I think for now, I'm going to take a pause on that complex and start working on the next one. So, this one is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. So, I'm going to... Let's see, how am I going to do this? I mean, if I do... That might work. It just might look a little cramped, but let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? I can do it like... Maybe like that? Or maybe I should put one of the bedrooms on the base floor, on the ground down here. Like, oh, maybe I should do that. Yeah. Like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna do this. Yep, so that's one room. And then the upstairs can just be overall just spacious. That can be considered like the biggest bedroom, and then downstairs is like the smaller one. Okay. I can rock and roll with that. So let's copy the wallpaper. Okay. Well, I don't know why that's like that. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Oh, so there. Okay, now there's open space right there. So let me do this. I'm gonna line this one up and just extend the space more. Okay, there we go. So there's that. And then, you know what? Actually, maybe this is a bathroom up here. So I can make a bathroom like that space. Because that's a bathroom right there. Maybe that can be like a full, actually, yeah, maybe it can be a full bathroom down there. That's a bedroom. Full bedroom, oh my gosh. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one is, they're two different. I think it would be kind of weird to have a bigger bathroom than bedroom. So maybe we'll push this wall a little more in. Yeah, okay. So this can, how do I want to do this? So maybe this is like a private bathroom up here. Sorry, I did it again where like I'm spacing out because I'm trying to think, and I just went like totally silent. So like, never take offense to that, y'all. Yeah, maybe that can be a bathroom there. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself. Like, I'ma just do it. Okay. Let's make sure the outside is that. Inside is that. Let's make sure the inside ground over here is that. Let's make sure. Actually, you know what? Well, I'll make the downstairs floor wood. Upstairs, that's still carpet. Oh my gosh, carpet, not carpet. So, okay. Yeah, that still looks cool. Okay, so let me copy bathroom door. And all right, put some lights around. One, two. So let's do 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3 like that. 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 There and there. Okay. This space is pretty litty. And that needs a door. let's put the door look over here. Sweet. Okay. That's cute. Alright, let's work on this bedroom first. I'm gonna make it a single person bed. It'll just be like a smaller guest room. But what bed do I want though? That's the question. Maybe this one. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I love the setup of this one, but it just feels so like, it feels like it's meant for like a youthful kind of vibe, which I'm not opposed to, but it just doesn't seem like that one. Maybe this one. A smooth single sumbler? What is a sumbler? I don't know what that means, but oh, what's the, oh, okay, that's just kind of like a generic print. Oh, but this one is solid. But I want like, oh, I don't know. Maybe this one. Okay, that's cute. Look at that one. Oh, I also want to put this over here because I just think it looks cute. I love columns. Oh, and that's how it disappears. I bought some more of those, what are they called? Freeze-dried, like Skittle kind of thing. Whatever they are. I bought some more of those, so I might munch on those at some point in time. Let's put maybe the separate dresser. No, I want something a little bit bigger for them. This is cute. Only, well, it's more simple, but yellow wasn't bad. Let me put the dresser there. Let's put a mirror. Mirror up on that wall now. Mirror up on that wall. Yeah. Though, maybe it should be gray. Yep. It's kind of almost sad to me at times how much, like, the concept of modern, like, things being modern is so, like, neutral toned. When it seems like growing up, things are so much more colorful. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little sad to me. Like, even restaurants, like, fast food chains, it seems like, I don't know, like, once upon a time, there were these brightly colored, vivid places. And then as they've become more modernized, it's like, just gray, white, black. Which, I'm not opposed to that color scheme. I think that's actually a very beautiful color scheme, but I don't know. I just wish it wasn't the default for so many places. I don't know. Okay. Want to do end table somewhere next to the bed. That one's pretty good. Nope. I think that one gives a little more lived in kind of vibe. Yeah. Let's see if, I don't know why there's not more tabletop clocks. Like, it's really either this one, that one. Yeah, because the other ones are either hanging or from the ground up. I don't know. They look like, I love this one. It's so cute, but I just want like a simple one. Huh. Actually, you know what? Let's go into the clutter. Sorry, my niece and nephew are playing around, so you hear some sounds of children, and we love that in this house. Okay. Let's put some body care stuff over here. But where was that skincare stuff? Let's put. Wow, those look like these ones on the right, or yeah, now on the right. These ones right here look like bowling shoes, which I wouldn't be opposed to if they didn't look like bowling shoes. Yes, that looks somewhat better. Okay. Maybe a notepad, whatnot there. And then... wow, they're very happy up there. Oh, I think someone's bouncing a basketball. Oh, I should put this at the front door too. Look a little bit considerate. Put this. We'll put this like right over here. And then, but what else do I want to put over here? Oh, what's this? Bathroom clutter. Okay, well, I don't want to put makeup tray because I want to, I don't want it to look too like feminine or too masculine. I want it to look like anyone can live there, and of course, well, of course, anyone can wear makeup. I know not everyone agrees with that statement, which is wild to me. No. Maybe I'll do these candles. Yeah. Okay. I do want to put a shoe rack, but I don't want them to look too... I guess people can add that in as they please. If they download this house. I did actually, I did recently post more of my, more recent than not builds and sims onto the gallery. I did post those up. So, if any of you are feeling so inclined to download them and use them out, play with them and whatnot, I would genuinely love to hear about what made what sim do what, and you know, what career path did they turn to, if they developed a family or not, all that jazz. I would really like to see that. So whether that ends up being something like you talk to me about when I post stuff on YouTube and you put it in the comments, or even on some of my TikTok videos, which one of my TikTok videos, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but one of my TikTok videos is going absolutely bananas right now. It's, last time I checked, which was kind of sort of before I went on live today, the last time I checked, it was at like really close to 600,000 views. Which I know might not seem a lot to some people that are more TikTok savvy. I am not. And it's wild to me because, like, TikTok is something where, like, you can post up some type of, like, save the penguins kind of post. Maybe gets somewhere between, like, 200, 500 views at most. But you post up, like, a stupid, silly meme or something, that's what happens. And I just think that's so wild. Like, why? Like, I mean, okay, I guess, yeah, you're on TikTok to have a good time and whatnot. Fair enough. TikTok's also a lovely place to spread a message. So it's wild, like, you know, we want to use these platforms as a means of communicating. And I don't know, I just feel like the platforms, or not necessarily the platforms, but the videos and posts and whatnot on TikTok that are more like, actually I'm gonna take down this poster. It doesn't go with the rug, and I like the rug more than I like the poster, or portrait, whatever. Yeah, it just feels like the videos that are more serious don't get as much of a push. I mean, I guess depending on the person, but it's just it's some stuff like that is so interesting to me. Let's see what this one look like. That's cute. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, it is definitely increasing in popularity on there. And none of my videos have ever gone that big before. So yeah, I mean, it feels pretty, I guess it feels pretty good, because like I'm not used to stuff like that. So that's a tiny one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really used to stuff like that. Not like I'm on TikTok to be like viral, though. If your girl gets famous, I'm not opposed to that. But it's just interesting to me. It's really interesting to me what the algorithm pushes to people. I see plenty of people that post up stuff regarding, how do I censor myself? Pale est ein. Hopefully y'all can catch on. And that'll get like nothing. Like, not nothing, but it'll get very minimum traction. I don't know. But okay, if that's how I get famous, okay. Wait, I'm gonna do wall sculptures. Maybe some type of wall sculpture would be more applicable. What's this? Oh, I do like that. But will it fit though? Maybe if I put that. Yeah, like over there or something. I don't know. We'll see what it ends up looking like. Let's check now. That's not bad. Okay. I don't know if I already said as well, but sorry in advance as well if y'all can hear my fan. It's another muggy day. And I'm not turning it off, so sucks to suck. This is cute as well. I like that over here. That's cute. Maybe I'm not meant to overcomplicate this space. As I keep searching for more things to put in it. Oh, I'm very much so a maximalist when it comes to Sims playing. I'm very much so one that likes putting the most around. That's just me. I don't know why. I just am. Oh, do I need to put this? Oh. So, yeah, it's so easy to over decorate. It really, really is. Wall-mounted air conditioning unit. Oh, maybe I can put that on the outside over here. Oh, dang. I'm so sorry if y'all are, like, all are or end up being bothered by the kids playing around. I am perfectly fine with hearing the sound of children being happy, especially in a world so cruel. So I don't mind hearing children and having fun, and at least you know that they have fun around here. But if it gets too much, I'll just turn off the mic at times. But quite frankly, who actually gets bothered by, like, the sounds of happiness? I'm not even, like, I don't want kids or anything like that. Not my cup of tea as far as being a parent. But, like, I love being an auntie, and I love being a big sis. and I love being everyone's auntie and big sis, or even little sis. I like that type of stuff. So like, I'm not one to like be like, ugh, kids. Like, I mean, I don't want my own for my own reasons. But other people's kids, give them to me. Yeah, happy kiddo sounds. I mean, it's better than the sounds of screaming like, wow! I would rather hear like them having fun. So it really doesn't bother me, but I feel like someone along the way is gonna just, people complain about the dumbest things in life, and I'm like, bro, are you complaining because of a sound of happiness? Like, I don't know. My nephew, 7, is playing with my 1-year-old niece, and I think my sister's boyfriend, his I think is like, how old is she? 9 or 10? I think 9. I think she's over as well. So they're all literally just having a fun time. Yeah. Malachi is 7. He'll be turning 8 March 1st. Isn't that crazy? And we've been living at this apartment since 2019. And there was a video on, I think on my Time Hop or something. Yeah. It was a video that showed up on my Time Hop not too long ago that was of him and Nell playing around. Nell was standing on the out, like okay, like they're both outside. Kai was standing at the top of like I guess you could say the porch, and it's like 2 or 3 steps down, and Nell was on the other side, and like it's just him reaching out for her, and she just picks him up and just and he's all happy, puts him back down, and he's all and like that was in 2019, so, or I think it was either 2019 or 2020, to which, so that was 5 years ago, so he was 6, 5, 4, he was 2 years old. Sounds about right, yeah. Like, it's so crazy to see how much he's grown up. Like, I know, like, oh, time flies, but it really does. It really freaking does. You only have these kids as kids for such a short amount of time, because we're already getting like little glimpses into what his teenage life will be like. And like, of course he's gonna be a cool kid because we have cool kids around here, but it's just wild. Yeah, even my hold on. Even one of my first nephew, so I have 2 nephews, I'm sorry, 3 nephews, well, but my first nephew, he's 16 years old, and like, I saw him recently when I went to Massachusetts, to go to powwow with my sisters, and him and and 2 of my nieces, actually 3 of my nieces, all that jazz, and just his voice got so deep. I think the last time I saw him, he was like 13, so yeah, slightly a little like kind of voice, but his voice now would be like, hey auntie. I'm like, oh, who do you talk to like that? Because it ain't me. Like, I literally held him like when he was a fetus, and now, like, okay, he's 16, which means he's going into what, junior year, so that means he's preparing for prom, and like, I don't know if he has any I mean, he's straight, so I don't want to be that person that's all like assuming someone has a girlfriend or anything like that, but he is straight, so I don't know if he has a girlfriend or anything like that. I don't know who he's gonna take to prom, but the fact that he's not even my oldest of my nieces and nephews. I have, my oldest one is my niece, and she's 22 or 21. She's legal enough to drink, and I'm like what? It's crazy. My oldest nephew is going on 20, like 26. That's 2 years away from me. Youngest is going on 15. My brother's son is 23 and has a 5-year-old and is about to have baby number 2. Baby number 2 is crazy. None of my nieces or nephews have had kids yet, probably because most of them are still fetal, and I don't even know if my oldest niece wants to really have kids. I mean, fair enough. En economia. But Yeah, I think I would cry the moment I found out any of them was either pregnant or on the other side of, like, pregnancy. I think I would just cry. Like, congratulate them, but just cry. It's just wild. You guys were the only 3D mom. So, okay. You primarily see me interacting, like, in person and whatnot with two of my sisters, so Moni and Nell. That's from my mom's side. So my mom has 3 kids. Moni being the oldest, myself, and then Nell. But on my dad's side, Nell and I are the only ones that have the same parents. So Nell is from both mom and dad. I'm from both mom and dad. Moni is just from my mom and her dad. So the oldest two from my dad's side, or are from my dad's side. I have a sister named Shaylin. She's the one that I visited in Massachusetts. She's the one that has 5 kids. And then my oldest sister, Kenitra, she was a professional basketball player. She's retired now, I think, though she coaches basketball and all that jazz. So really, how retired is she? But she's, how old is Nitra? I think she's 42 or 43. I know she's in her early 40s. I think she's 43. And then Shaylin is 38. Moni's 33, turning 34 next month. And then I'm 28. And then Nell's 19, because she turned 19 last month. So technically, including myself, there's 5 of us. And even though Moni isn't technically related by blood to Shay and Nisha, you're not going to tell her we're not all sisters. We're all sisters. Like, we're not ones that do like, oh, they're just my half sibling or step. No, because Moni and Shay be talking all the time on video call. And Nitra's usually pretty busy, so we don't always get to like touch base with her, and it's nothing like personal. Like when we're all together, it is very much so a fun time. But yeah, I have to find the picture on my phone of all of us being together. But yeah, so the main ones around here are Nell and Moni, just because I live with Moni. We have the apartment together, and then Nell is neighboring town. But she's going back to school soon, y'all, so she won't be on my streams as much. She's working right now. She actually gets out of work in a couple minutes, but she's leaving, I think, on August 15th. She's going back to her school. Your sister's about to be 45 this month. Dang. Yeah, we don't, like, I don't get, I don't get why people divide so much when it comes to, like, siblings. Like, you're never gonna hear me say, oh, that's my half-sister, that's my stepsister. No. The only time I'm kind of like, so Moni does have 2 brothers from her dad's side. She does have 2 brothers. We don't really talk. It's nothing personal. It's just our paths don't really cross because Moni, like, she has her dad, yes, but for a lot of her life, her upbringing, she was raised with with our mom, but also my dad. So Moni does absolutely see my dad as like a father figure as well. I wonder, actually, wait a minute, that looks like it could be one big picture. Let's just move this over to now. So you like, usually if Moni says dad, that means like my dad. But if she says my dad, then that means her dad, which I know sounds confusing, but it looked like that connected to be a big picture-y thing. I thought it was. Maybe not. It looks like it wants to be. I don't know, maybe not. Okay. I do want actually one of those to be a background picture. I'm just gonna make it bigger. But yeah, so technically there's 5 of us. And I have, okay, Nitra has a son. I think he's 8 now, or 9. 8 or 9, something like that. And then Shay has 4 girls, 1 boy. Moni has 1 boy, 1 girl. And Nell and I are the ones without kids, and we have no plans on having kids. No plans at all. And I can't stand the people. It's usually like older folks. They're the ones that'll do the whole, you'll change your mind. You'll change your mind. Why can't it be enough for me to just not want kids? That's no diss to kids, and that's no diss to like me or anything like that. But also like my purpose in life, for me personally, I don't think my purpose in life is to have kids. Now, someone like Monty, she loves being a mom. I knew she was going to be a mom, like, early on in life. Like, meaning, for a long time that I've been existing, I knew she was going to be a mom. And, like, that's fine. That's why I'm pro-choice. I'm pro whatever you think is best for your life. Do it. It's just weird to me how much people will be so just like, you're gonna change your mind. Like, kids are a gift. I'm not saying they're not. I just don't want to have any of my own. Like, I really just want to have doggos. And that's okay. I don't get why people have such a big problem with that. It's like, are you going to take care of these kids? No. Are you going to take care of the kids that I bring into this universe? No. Then why are you so concerned about me and my uterus? Weirdo. Oh, that's not. Okay. Maybe this can just go over here. Yeah, I'm thankful that my parents have never been the type to push like the concept of having kids on me. I told them early on I don't want kids. They said, okay. Okay. I mean, they're already grandparents because of my siblings, so if they really have that type of grandparent itch, then spend time with your grandkids. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, stuff like that really actually kind of gets to me, because I'm not an incubator. I'm not here for the sake of producing children. And that's not to say that, oh, people have children, they're here for the sake of producing children. No. That's just more of like a... Again, some people want to have kids, so they do. Some people don't want to have kids, and they don't. And I think I actually reshared a post on Facebook that I shared years ago that said something to the degree of like, what was it? Clear Blue, I think that's the pregnancy test company. I said that I'm really happy, something to the degree of like, I'm happy that I saw a commercial that talked about, a Clear Blue commercial that showed that like, the news of being pregnant isn't always good news for people. And that's okay. That's okay. It really validated me, though, seeing a commercial like that. It was very like, wow, wait a minute. Because, yeah, you see these pregnancy commercials, it's all like, oh my gosh, and cool. I'm not saying anything disrespectful to that. It's just, if I found out I was pregnant, that would not be good news. I would not be happy about that. And that's okay. IDK. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand. Sometimes seeing the negative is a reason to celebrate too in some situations. Yeah! If, like, I have had 2 pregnancy scares in my life. Both being from person I was married to. And you best believe, if it came out positive, I would literally be sad tears crying. Does that look okay floating up like that? I don't think I'll look say. Yeah, I would be very miserable. That's not good news to me. Not just because of the person, but because of the circumstances. I don't know if that looks weird, that floating there. So both times I got the 2 negative pregnancy test results, that was those were moments where I was like, yes, oh yes, thank you. Because I mean, again, I'm so severely pro-choice, like to the point where it probably makes some people uncomfortable. Not like I care. I'm very pro-choice, very not my business. Please get it done safely, and I hope your doctor validates your experience and helps you as best as they can. That's my stance. So with that being said, if I had to get an abortion, I would get it. I would absolutely get it. No question about it. But just because you can get one doesn't mean it's just like a, okay. I'm very like thankful that more ethical abortions are a thing. But that doesn't make it easy to get one. I'm just happy that the resource is there for people that need it. But again, that does not mean that it is super easy and like the easiest, quickest, just, yep, we're doing this decision. That's emotional. I would probably be very emotional getting it. Let's cut and dry. Yes. Yeah, it's not. And that doesn't make me feel any less guilty of getting one. It's just an awkward situation. It's an awkward whatever. But what's even more awkward for me personally is obtaining a pregnancy that I don't want. And I wish more people would realize that that is a thing. Like, I don't know, man. I wish more people would validate the experiences of people that go through these situations that are really not comfortable ones. But I love me some Planned Parenthood. I'm very much so team Planned Parenthood. And I am thankful that birth control exists. And there needs to be more, I don't know what words I can and can't say, so I'm going to censor myself. There needs to be more safe, intimate relations education that people need to go through, especially the youth. Absolutely, there needs to be more talk of that type of stuff, more talk of like, this is healthy love. This is how, like, if you're going to engage in that way, this is how you stay safe. You know, I feel like we're coming to a point in society because of so many, like, newsworthy, you know, conversations and whatnot. I feel like we're getting to a point in society where people are almost mad that, intimate relation class is a thing in school, when it's like, okay, there's a high chance that the youth is going to be doing it anyways. If they're going to do it, wouldn't we rather them be absolutely safe, absolutely protected, absolutely making sure that everything is everyone is consenting, it's consensual, you're at least going to have fun with it? Like, isn't that important? That's important to me. Like, you can't just pound abstinence into people's heads. That's not going to work. So you might as well teach them about abstinence. Of course, teach them that it's okay to wait. You don't have to rush into any dang thing you ever get into in life. Don't ever rush. But abstinence is a thing, and safe intercourse is as well. I knew someone who used some as birth control, and that's when I personally draw the line, because you're using resources other than you, and she wasn't trying to protect herself in any way. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Like, I'm not one that is going to say whether or not, like, whether or not I think, like, they should still get one or not, because I feel like for me personally, being pro-choice, that means absolutely my business as long as everyone is getting it done safely. But if there is a situation where it is known that their, like, places are limited on resources, yeah, then I can definitely understand how that can be like a iffy, like, gray area and whatnot. I can understand that. Absolutely. I'm just thankful that we live in a time period where the resources, oh, I don't need this light. I'm just thankful, yeah, I'm thankful that we live in a time period where the resources are there. It's, I can't even say easily accessible, because it's not easily accessible in some places anymore. And that's what makes me cry so much. Like, that's what makes me cry. And, like, you know, some people are very team, oh, only if you ever get, like, RAPE, or a product of, like, sibling or like family stuff, we'll say, if that's a situation, and that obviously should be taken care of. Like, you should absolutely have that right and whatnot. But also, like, someone like me, that, like, if I'm engaging consensually, like, I'm already on birth control by default anyways, but I'm also the type that would be team, like I would like another level of protection, because contraception isn't always 100%. Like, I feel like I should still have that absolute right to get one. Like, my concern is that I feel like getting so many abortions and whatnot, like, I don't know how many is so many, but whatever the medical amount of so many is, I feel like that could almost, like, I wonder if that does, like, harm, like, reverse kind of harm to your body. I mean, throwing up too much does harm to your body, let alone constantly, like, getting pregnant and then eliminating it. Yeah, that's where I'm like, if a person is ignoring stuff, and being irresponsible, that's kind of where it's like, bestie, like, what, why do you have aversions towards, or against, I should say, staying safe? Like, what, let's have a chat. Yeah, it does not protect from STDs and STIs. All the more reason why physical birth control, like condoms, and they have that, like, that, was it spermicide? I don't know. Whatever you can use to yeet sperm and stuff like that. Yeah, those should be so stupidly easily accessible. And I know places like Planned Parenthood, it is, because I see it all the time. They'll ask me, like, oh, do you want any condoms? I'm like, babes, I'm not active right now. I'm not active. I just want the lollipop. Okay, so children, if she kept doing it in the future, it could cause major damage. Yeah, I mean, cervical cancer. I mean, I'm no medical professional, but if that does end up being the case, where she could disrupt her chance of being pregnant and causing cancer or whatnot, yeah, that's severely concerning. That's also using up resources, like, cancer related resources, for something that could have been, not, I know pregnancy isn't 100% preventable, but it could have been more prevented. It's such a slippery slope, and I really wish more people could. I'm not saying everyone has to have my exact stance. I'm not saying that. I know in many beliefs that I don't always openly talk about, I know that, like, I might be deemed a little more extreme in certain beliefs that I have. More than not, I can accept that. I wish more people can come to more of a mutual-ish middle ground of, like being thankful that the resources are there, being thankful that, being thankful resources are there, but also severely encouraging more states to come together to promote more accessibility. You shouldn't have to potentially travel to a different state and then you and that doctor potentially get arrested because you were trying to get an abortion. Like, I think that's crazy. That's crazy to think that, like, a doctor could lose their license in some states due to providing their patient medical care. Like, that's crazy to me. That is, regardless of where people, have their line, regardless of where people think, like, okay, this is too much or whatever, it should be accessible to people, period. It needs to be accessible to people, period. Like, I'm very much team minding my business until I'm put in business. And when it's brought up that people can't properly get health care, I'm kind of like, doesn't America, like, brag itself about, like, I don't know, we have the best medical, whatever, best healthcare, best all these things. I know we don't. Like, obviously, Anyone with more than 5 brain cells knows that we don't. But if you're gonna brag about something, at least have it be true. So it just really, that is one of the things that severely irks my nerves. The fact that people just can't come together and help one another. Help one another, like it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's because there's so much of this, like, you know what it is, actually? Let's have a real moment for a moment. The concept of, okay, the U.S.'s population, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, but to my most recent research with it, the population isn't increasing as much as it once was. Meaning, people aren't having as many kids as whatever once upon a time period. But I also heard, now again, I could be wrong, but I thought I read somewhere that the, which one do I want? That the population of Black and brown people has been increasing from whatever time frame. And we know how much the U.S. just absolutely loves Black and brown people. We also know how frustrated the U.S. is about the decrease in the population, but especially that means that, like, you know, white people aren't having as many kids. I mean, everyone, you know, all groups in theory aren't having as many kids. So what? So the solution is cutting off resources to accessible birth control. Like literally like the pill and contraceptions. Cutting off access to that. Cutting off, sorry, I can't multitask. Okay. Cutting off abortion access. So they're literally forcing people to, if you're pregnant, oh, you're going to have this kid. No ifs, ands, or buts. You are going to have this kid. Tell me how that's healthy. Tell me how that's not some type of control thing. And then they guilt trip you into why you need to have this baby. Like, no, actually, I don't need this Big Mac. Yeah, no. They shove propaganda literally in your face. Protests outside of Planned Parenthood. Ain't none of those people protesting outside of Planned Parenthood at any given time, or really anywhere like that. None of them are going to be there for said pregnant person. They're not going to be there for them. Absolutely not. So you want me to have this fetus? You're also not going to do anything to help me with said fetus. But I need to have this fetus. Make it make sense? I'm forced to have this fetus. And I don't know. I'll just come for, yeah, I'll just do this one again. Maybe a different color. Yeah, I'm forced to have this fetus. I can't do anything about it. And you're going to think of me as a bad person if I try to change that. You can't force people to have kids. You can't. And if you do, that kid is going to be brought up in a very miserable situation. Kids should feel... Oh! Oh! Hi! Y'all lucky I actually like Flow Rider. Oh my gosh! Hi! Thank you! I'm sorry, that so took me by surprise. Like, whoa. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Hi, love lady. Lovely lady. Sorry, I'm a little dumb at times. Hi. Hi. Hey, Crazy. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was like low-key going on a tangent, and I was really just like, so that really like, whoa, hello. How y'all doing? Lovely lady. Okay. How y'all doing today? How's life going? Did you just have a stream? Oh gosh. Oh, y'all are so fun. I swear, I'm still so like newer than not to Twitch, and I really just love the community that's happening. I'm loving it. Like, from my besties that are supporting me to like my new besties. Oh, were you building stuff or doing gameplay? Tell me what was going on. Set the stage for me.
Hey, listen.
Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, I think that changed it. Let me see what we're at now, because sometimes, Lord, my follower count glitches a lot. So I'm going to refresh Twitch real quick and see where I'm at. Make sure the number matches up. Oh my gosh, we are 2 people away from 50. Let me edit this real quick. Sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh, we're almost there.
Hey.
Oh, oh my gosh, we're at 49 now. Yo. Oh my gosh.
Hey, listen.
No, stop. 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 Alright, wait. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Are we at 50? Let me refresh Twitch. Oh my gosh, y'all don't. Oh my gosh, we're at 50. We're at 50. Okay, can I have like a heart-to-heart moment with y'all real quick? I'm gonna try not to use trigger words. So I'm about to get sensitive for a moment. Yesterday was very much so not a good day for me. We'll say I didn't expect to be here today. We'll say that. I really had a moment where, yeah, I was thinking taking an abrupt conclusion to existence was the most ideal choice. So I didn't know. I don't know. I came on today after work and I'm like, whatever happens, okay, cool. So like, knowing that, you know, I don't know. Some people out there are so just like, oh, I just have 100 followers. I just have 200 followers. No, like, we did it, y'all. This is the type of stuff that makes me come back. I promised myself that I would never get, like, emotional on here. Because I don't like to think of myself as, like, a super emotional person to begin with. So, wow. That... the joys of when you can't mask much longer. Thank you guys. Like... you guys give me purpose. Literally, from the new people that I've met to, like, of course, my besties that I've known since I was but a wee lass. You guys make me come back on here, and it really gives me a reason to happily come back on here. So I do this for y'all. I do this for y'all. I do this because I wish I had a space that was welcoming when I was growing up, because of how mean people can really be. So I'm like, instead of just wishing there was a space, no, let me create that space. Weirdos of the world, come on in. We're here. We're doing it. So, you know, I'm grateful for anyone that stays by for like 5 minutes, anyone that stays by the whole time, anyone that can only tune in like once or twice, people that tune in like almost every time, like, y'all are why I do this. Oh, gosh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Clearly, my medication isn't as strong as I thought it was. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It wasn't a good day. It actually was probably one of the worst days that I've had in a lot of years. Luckily, I'm going to therapy tomorrow. Like, I'm safe. I'm okay, guys. Like, I am. I pinky promise it. I'm going to therapy tomorrow. My therapist is bomb. And I get to also tomorrow set up my college stuff. I'm going to college this fall. Actually, I think college starts August 28th. To study psychology. I want to get a master's in music therapy. But I also have 3 potential choices. My number 1 is music therapy. My number 2 is industrial psychology, which pretty much means I work for a company, like a big corporation, and pretty much teach them how to not be like racist kind of thing, racist or sexist, whatever the isms, whatever. And then my third option is potentially nutritional psychology, because for a huge portion of my life I've dealt with, we'll just abbreviate to ED, restrictive ED. So if I can help people find that fun balance in using nature as a form of medicine and loving what they're putting in their body, like, I would love to do that. Lovely ladies new to stream and just randomly chose someone to read. It was meant to be. Oh my gosh, it was. Like, it's a new moon tonight, and I was literally gonna manifest, like, please, just a couple more followers, please. I really want to hit this goal and like make this happen with everyone. Like, please. Oh my gosh. Oh. Industrial psychology, it can be stressful. It can be stressful. Yeah. I, like, as a whole, I do want to work in some type of trauma, like, situation, like, not situation, but, like, trauma, like, I want to have trauma, like, some clients that have dealt with trauma and whatnot, and help process through that. I just don't want to be the type of person that's like, oh, just drugs kind of thing. Let's find fun ways to approach mental health and make it something that's a fun thing to take on, and not just, oh, you'll just be cured with this pill. I am team medication. I'm very pro medication. I medicate as well. But why can't there be other options? If something like taking blueberries as like a form of medication because it helps with your mental health, why wouldn't we play around with that? Like, let's find different recipes, or like, let's, for this week, listen to this genre of music, see what it does for you, find out who you like from there, who you don't like. Why does music resonate with us the way it does in different ways? I promise you, lovely and crazy, I'm going to follow you guys the moment I get done. I follow back, I try to follow back everyone that follows me. You guys, I'm no doubt gonna try to follow, not try to follow back, I am going to follow back. I'm gonna try to catch y'all streams whenever it happens. I love this community. I love supporting each other. Like, it doesn't feel like competition here. Like, I know some streamers probably see it as like, I need to be better than the next person. No, let's network and let's have fun together. Y'all like playing Sims? Let me be the one to watch this time. Oh gosh. It's not easy to stream. That is completely valid. It's not always easy to stream. Like, my first stream, it was back in early June of this year. Yeah, you know, I was very like, oh, is this thing on? Are we live? Hello? Okay. I was very awkward, and I know I downloaded it, and I finally found, I finally found that video, so I'm gonna upload it on YouTube at some point. So, yeah, I felt, that was definitely like I felt awkward. It's not easy. And sometimes even just coming up to the comment section can feel exposing. Oh gosh. Yeah. It does take time. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that. You're right about that. And like one follow can, as we've seen, one follow really can make such a huge difference for people. And that's why, I tell my circle of people, I'm like, why don't you want to follow people on here? Even if you can't come all the time. Like, I have one of my besties, Emily. She's come on to one of my streams so far. She literally put in the chat, she was like, hey, Queen, like, I don't know how to Twitch. I don't know any of this, and I'm working right now, so, like, I'm not going to really be on here much. But I wanted to make sure I try to tune in to support you, even if I'm at work and can't really chime in much. And I'm like, girl! Like, like, I love what we're all doing around here. Oh my god. So that's a shot, let it get out of my head. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I think sometimes people think that I'm, like, crazily extroverted. But, like, power of autism, you get to just mask at times and just, like, I don't know, push, like, kind of push through. But it's not easy pushing through, because then after sometimes I'm done, I'm like, wow, I feel worn out. But I always try to be the most authentic myself, authentic me. That way, if people like it, yay. If they don't like it, at least they don't like authentic me. Oh, that's pretty, but no. It took me over a year to make a feeling, but I stream because I like playing video games. Yes, I'm still learning things to make my stream better, even though I'm kind of on a hiatus. What types of games do you like to play? Like, not even just like stream based, but just anything. I have a PlayStation 4. My mom's friend was selling it, and I bought it off of him. So I have a PlayStation 4. I know he put some games in it. I don't really know which ones. But if there's any like PlayStation 4 games y'all, like any of y'all know about, that's like a, yep, she needs to like invest in this game or try out this game, please, please let me know. I have, well, I guess I can share the news. I was gonna say, like, when I hit affiliate, that's when I'll play more games, more types of games. So my primary focus on here is PC games and PC games and Nintendo Switch games. So so I wanted to see how, how Sims would go. I love Sims. That's gonna be my main game, of course. But I wanted to see what it was like playing Sims, get a feel all around. This is my total comfort zone. But yeah, I have a list of video games on my profile that I plan on playing, and now I will. I was thinking my first game to play on here would probably be Smash Bros. Smash Bros or Mario Kart. I'm cocky and I like to think I'm really good at Mario Kart, so I want to be humbled real quick. Like, when I play it, I want to be humbled. So if I ever play with some of y'all, please humble me, because I think I'm just a genius with that. That's funny. Yeah, I'm always down for video game suggestions. I like suggestions. I welcome suggestions. I just can't stand the people that, like, are like, I don't know, just pushy. I don't know. People that are just want it to be on a suggestion, like, why aren't you playing this? Like, you play it then. Weird. For my hiatus, I was playing FF7 Rebirth. What is FF7 Rebirth? Sorry, I'm also very ignorant with a lot of things, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm mad ignorant in a lot of things. Yeah, what's FF7? Cozy Grove. I've heard of that. Is that like a what am I trying to say? Like a, oh my gosh, how am I trying to say it? Like simulation. Duh. Is that like a simulation-based game? Oh my gosh, you guys are so off. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I play whatever I feel like playing that day. That is valid. That is so valid. I think my plan with adding more games now, no. with adding more games now is, so usually I stream, my normal days of streaming are Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays. Fridays are like typically my shorter streaming days, because I usually come on here at around like 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know that can be pretty late for people, so I try to do around like 2-ish hours that day. So I think that'll be one where I use that day for my not Sims game and see how that goes. Oh, Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh, I'm a dummy. I'm so sorry. It's basically a spirit scout helping rebuild an island with camp stuff goes and the staff is in. Oh my gosh, it sounds like a spirit based Animal Crossing. That's wholesome. See, I love wholesome games. Like, I like me some action games, don't get me wrong, but I love a wholesome game. Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute. Alright, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna write that down. Let me write that down so I remember to download it. Is it on what type of like system is it on? Is it like PC, PlayStation, Xbox, stuff like that? Oh, PlayStation and Switch. Is it PC? I'm not sure. Okay. So maybe I'll get it for PlayStation just to be like, ooh, it's on PlayStation. Let's see. The games to buy. What is it? Cozy Grove. And then Final Fantasy 7. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I like open world stuff. So mechanism. Ooh, okay. Okay, what's it called? Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, yep, Little Big Planet. I have played that before. It's so cute. I can drop a few matches again. Yep, I will absolutely. I try to use my TikTok. Well, like when I post up on my story on TikTok, I try to do like a, oh, this is the game I'm playing. This gameplay, and this is what time I'll be on. Yeah. If you, this isn't me trying to promote, like, follow me on TikTok. I promise it's not. But if you do end up following me on TikTok, which is, it should be in my link tree or somewhere in my account profile. That's where I post up, like, going on live at this time. I'm playing this game. So, yeah, Smash Bros. Is fun. Some characters, let me tell you, some characters humble me real quick. Like, I primarily play as Kirby. That is my go-to. Kirby is my jam. I don't really play as many other characters. Like, the other characters I'll play as, maybe like Toad, because Toad is my life. Toad, I'll play as who is it? No, not Toad. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Mario Kart. No, Smash Bros. I'll play as Link. But honestly, I like Child Link more than I like Adult Link. I think Child Link is a little quicker. I like the agility based characters. So I like I wanna like playing as Zelda, but I'm not used to the whole magical technique stuff. See? Oh, okay. It's a Kirby on Kirby fight. I got you. Little Nightmares. Ooh. Toon Link. Yeah, I haven't, like, okay. I play also at my mom's house. At my mom's house, she has Toon Link unlocked, but I don't have Toon Link unlocked here. But let me write down Little Nightmares 1, 2, 6. sometimes it's hard to play against the computers because, bro, sometimes those computers, like the CPUs, they're crazy sometimes. I'm like, bro, like if I'm like, all right, let me just warm up for a little bit. I'll usually put them on a level like maybe like 5. I'll put the computers at 5. But then when I'm like, all right, let's actually like I'll do 5 if I'm like testing out a new character and whatnot. But if I'm like, all right, we're actually playing, I'll try to have them at like either 6 or 7. And that gets hard sometimes. But playing with another person, regardless of if they're good or not, it's just, I feel like they do more realistic moves. Like, the computers are very like, robot. Well, duh, because they're robots. Cosplay 6 from Little Nightmares. I'm gonna have to look up what they look like. I love cosplaying. I live in Connecticut. I went to Connecticut recently, and I dressed up as my queen, Shigo. Shigo is my go-to character to dress up as, so don't be surprised if y'all hear a lot from me talking about Shigo whenever stuff like this is brought up. I love being Shigo, and people can get kind of mean about it though. Like I don't know. There was someone on TikTok, because there's a TikTok sound that does like the Hinata isn't black, but then it's like she gonna be black today. So of course I do that, and I do like Shigo isn't black, she gonna be black today. And then someone commented on there like, oh, Shigo's not fat either, and I'm like, yeah, no duh. Your point? Like, Shigo's an energy. It doesn't matter what race you are, and that's with so many characters, almost all characters. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter what gender you are. If you're embodying that character, you are that character. Hi, Lila. Hi. Hey, new bestie. Hi. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm very much so, because of how much Lila. Okay, thank you. Because of how much I've been bullied for my size, people have definitely, like, certain things definitely stick out in my mind of like, oh, you know, like, I'm not as, like, you know, cinch snatch waist as some, whatever. But I'm like, so? Am I alive? Am I okay? Am I safe? That's what matters to me. And she goes a baddie, she goes an energy, and I'm gonna be her. She's my favorite person to cosplay as. But I'm hoping next year, my older sister that you'll see, sweet, thank you, I'll follow back. Thank you so much. My older sister, you'll see her sometimes in my streams. We live together. She came up with the idea. She's like, can we cosplay as Team Rocket? She goes, I want to be James and you should be Jesse. I'm like, okay, that's fine by me. So she wants us to be Team Rocket, and she might make her kids, she has a daughter and a son, she might make her kids Ash and Misty. But yeah, so we might be Team Rocket at some point. So I gotta put together an outfit. I think she wants to be James because he's a gender bending king, queen, royalty. James is just that, like, just, oh, I love me some James. I was low-key, I'm like, dang, I want to be James, but I'm like, that's okay. Team Rocket. Yes. I love my weirdos of the world. My weirdos, my nerds, like, I'm trying to find y'all, and y'all are finding me, and I'm like, let's do this. Gosh. Like, nerds are gonna take over the world, of course, but, like, isn't it interesting how so many of us got bullied in life for being nerds, geeks, weirdos, misfits, all that jazz, just for it to be like, ooh la la. It's so wild. It's so wild to me, but I love me some Megan Thee Stallion, and especially since she's a anime loving queen, I'm like, oh yeah, yep, we love her in this house. We love Megan Thee Stallion in this house. She's actually someone that inspired me, one of the inspirations for me to get back into watching anime, because I used to watch a lot in high school until people were people and bullied me out of it. But I'm like, you know what? Megan is a bomb babe, and she cosplays. She likes anime. She's so unapologetic about almost everything in life. If she can do it and, you know, rock it, love it, whatever, I'm gonna do it too again. So I rewatched one of my favorite animes. So I didn't finish it as a kid, or well, when I was younger, but I finished Death Note. And Death Note's one of my favorite. My favorite anime overall is Inuyasha. And let me just say, I am forever open to suggestions because I don't always know what's out there. So if y'all have any suggestions, I will never say no to asking for those suggestions. My sister wants me to watch My Hero. She wants me to watch My Hero Academia. So that might be my next one to watch. That looked dumb. Oops. Yeah, so when I watch My Hero Academia, I will come back and talk about my thoughts, and hopefully I can match up with people that have also seen it. Or maybe we can make that as like our little book club. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm down for suggestions if anyone ever has them. I'm down for like cosplay ideas. My next cosplay that like isn't with my sister. I have always wanted to be Storm from X-Men. X-Men is huge in my family. Marvel is huge in my family as a whole, because my mom is the one that raised nerds. But yeah, so she's the one that always has been big into X-Men. So Storm is a baddie, and I want to showcase the baddie. And I think a convention just happened not too long ago here in Connecticut at one of the casinos. I'm pretty sure of it. And you know what? I don't even think I was in a mindset to even consider going, which is okay with me. There'll be other conventions that happen along the way that I could easily go to. I might try going to, Terrificon? I think that's in Boston. I think Terrificon's in Boston. So I might try to go to that one at some point. I always wanted to go to, like, was it NYC Con or something like that, like New York Comic Con. But I'm scared of big cities. Like, of course I've been to New York multiple times, but it's not a place that I'm always so like, yeah, let's go out here. Like, I'm not, I get very anxious easily. Oh, dang, why is that one glitching? So, yeah, so next time I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia and see how that goes. Alright, I'll just take it off from the other side. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put this up. Oh, okay. So can I turn this red? Maybe I'll just do that. I think my sister also, for a moment, wanted to, and she still might, but I think she wanted myself, my younger sister, and my older sister, and probably my sister's kids too. I don't know, just a group of us to be like, Rugrats characters. So, I don't know, I'd probably take on Chucky. Knowing my younger sister, she probably would take on Susie Carmichael. And then I don't know who my older sister would take on. Maybe Tommy. I don't know. But her kids would probably, even though they're not twins, her kids would probably be Phil and Lil, because why not? Okay. That's cute outside. I'm here for that. That looks cute. Okay. Let's fill this in a little bit more with some flowers. Oh, that's too tiny. Okay. Let's... Let's... Okay, that looks cute. Also, is Tommy a check it BlurredCon? Diaper. What? What? Like, if my sister ended up being Tommy, I think she would probably just wear white shorts. Maybe some, like, really, like, Daisy Duke looking shorts. But you know what? I give props to them wearing the diapers. Like, that's quite the endeavor. It was everybody's so creative. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Where's, I don't know if this is doxing you at all, so if you're not comfortable telling me, please by all means don't. But where is, BlurredCon, located? Like, is that in the US or is that somewhere else? Again, I'm absolutely ignorant with certain things. DC. Okay. See, what's funny is, like, okay, again, I'm in Connecticut. I could see myself traveling out to DC for something before traveling out to, New York City. It's just something about the city, like the crazy cities like that, man. I'm just like, I don't know. Oops. Oh my gosh. There we go. I don't know, something about it I just get so heavily anxious about. You know, last time I was in New York City was, back in November. I hate saying ex, because it sounds so like, ugh, but we're like besties currently. We might get back together at some point in time. But, my ex, he's sometimes on these streams. He was visiting me here in the US because he lives in Norway. So I took him to New York. So I'm kind of like, hey, you're in this corner of the US. We're right next to New York. We might as well go. And that was a fun time. We stayed for 2 days. That was fun. But you know, we took the train in, and I'm not very train savvy. So the good thing about BlurredCon is that it's in a hotel. Ooh, not good anywhere else. That's good to know. The more convenient a place is for me to access, the better. Oh my gosh. Like, so much better. And I've been to DC before, of course, on one of those, like, 8th grade field trips. And even in 8th grade, I feel like I was able to, like, function around pretty easily. So, I'm gonna take this one away. So, I don't think I would have really severe concerns in DC. I like to think that there's enough signage and everything like that around to not get super confused. DC has public transport. Great. Oh yeah, they have like trains and whatnot too. Like trains, buses. Do they have subways? See? Alright. I've only taken a subway once. But I feel like with GPSs, how they are nowadays and whatnot, it's easier than not to find your way on a subway. It usually tells you, like, this is the stop you need to take. And it's like, okay. So I was able to function on the train well, so I'll find my way again over to DC. I did enjoy my time there. Metro. Okay. Alright, bet. Sweet! Is that the only convention, you guys have been to, or one of you guys, both of you guys, whoever, is that the only convention y'all have been to, or have you been to other ones in the US or outside of the US, anything like that? I'm trying to get some ideas of, like, spicing up my life. Spice up your life. Colors of the world. Every boy and every girl. I work in a salon, and my job loves playing itself some Spice Girls. I'm not mad, but they love some Spice Girls. Let's do that one. It's pretty cool. Otakon and Katsukan both are local to okay. Ooh. Okay, so they have some good ones happening around there, it seems. I only have been to ones in the area. BlurredCon, Otakon, etc. Okay. I mean, those sounds like some that are very, like, yep, we go to this, it's good. The one in Connecticut I've only ever gone to. It's just Connecticon. So, it's like, yeah, okay. It's good. I do like going there. I go there more so because it's convenient to go to since I don't live far from it. I mean, it's Connecticut. Nothing's actually ever far from each other. It's very convenient to go to. But the only thing that's a little like meh nowadays about it for me personally is that like I think all ages should be welcome in a convention, unless if it's like a 18 up, of course, type of one. But unless I say that in the more like cosplay for everyone kind of vibe. I just feel like at times at ConnectiCon, it feels too teenage and teenage and preteen based, which I don't want that to sound like an insult or some type of like ageism kind of thing. Maybe I'm 28, so maybe I'm just more like trying to find people either around my age or older to go with. So sometimes I feel like I'm like, do I actually belong here? But nonetheless, I really have a lot of fun. I went this year with said friend Emily. She was Elvira, and I was Shigo. Our friend Steve, Emily and Steve, we all met because we're in a choir together. Because the choir director of it, he was our music teacher, our choral music teacher in our times in high school. We're all different ages. So we're all linked up together there. Steve, he, like, if I were to show y'all a picture of him, you guys would be like, yeah, he looks like Abe Lincoln. The man is Abe Lincoln. Like, he looks just like Abe Lincoln. It's wild. Kids. Like, bye. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all would be like, yep, this guy looks like Abe Lincoln. So he does Abe Lincoln vampire hunter, slayer, whoever. The vampire Abe Lincoln. He does that cosplay. And then our friend Janae, this was the first time I met her, but I already am just like, yep, I love you a lot. She was, oh my gosh, she was someone from Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh. Did her name start with like the character name, did it start with like an R? I know she wore, okay, maybe if I describe it'll help. She wore like a reddish pinkish like top kind of thing, but then like a white, I think like a white dress underneath. She was holding a basket that is flowers. She was very like kind of vibes. I don't know if Riku. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't Aerith. Yep, that's who it was. So I was like, it's a name where I was like, it looks like something I can't pronounce, but I can. Yep, Aerith. Yep. So she was part of a Final Fantasy photo shoot, which I was like, oh my gosh, like, new bestie, I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm that person. I'm not competitive, like, at all. I'm very much so the type that's like, oh, this person is gonna win, I'm gonna make sure they win. Or like, if I come in third place but my bestie comes in first place or something, I'm celebrating the crap out of them. Like, oh my gosh, even if I don't place anywhere. Like, our friend Emily, I don't think she realized how much people were going to be like, OMG, you're Elvira. So I don't think she realized how many people were going to, like, take pictures with her and whatnot. And I'm just like, you know, I'm standing to the side and I'm just like, I'm so proud of her. Like, she looks so pretty. Like, flowers, I knew I was wrong. Yeah, she said, my friend Janae said that the flowers were very prominent in the cosplay. The flower basket. So, I was like, okay, bet. See, I love nerds. They know what they're talking about. Oh my gosh. I used to play Final Fantasy kind of heavier as a kid, but that was literally like, what, like 20 something years ago at this point, maybe? So I haven't played it in a long time. I don't even remember if that's a game that I have on here. On my PC. Or, yeah, I think PC. I don't know. Whatever system can hold it. I don't know if I have it on there, but, yeah, I would definitely play Final Fantasy again in a heartbeat. I have also, like, so much respect and props to video games that have a bomb soundtrack. Like, why does... Now, I never played the second Kingdom Hearts, so, like, Don't come for me. But why does the first Kingdom Hearts have such a killer soundtrack? Like, oh my gosh, what's the singer's name that does Simple and Clean? Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a lot of fun. I personally really like it a lot. Even I'm not even the world's biggest Disney simp or anything like that. I do like some Disney movies. I like some Disney stuff, but I'm not a huge simp of it. But man, that game makes me feel so like, hey, Mickey Mouse, yay, kind of thing. What's her name? Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Now I just really am like, what is the woman's name? She does Simple and Clean. Simple. Hikaru Utada. Yeah, her song. Oh my gosh. Until when they came out, and then I had to return and never got to buy. Oh, dang. Oh my gosh, the days of renting video games was crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, when I explained to my younger sister, she's 19. When I explained to her the concept of Blockbuster, she was definitely like, oh? I was like, girl, renting movies from Blockbuster was the thing. Like, so much fun to do. Oh my gosh. Probably dated myself. That's okay. Oh lordy. You worked at Blockbuster? Don't they still have a Blockbuster? I need to find out what that sound is, because I feel bad if someone's acknowledged me on something and I don't really realize. But don't they still have a Blockbuster in, like, Alaska or something like that? I thought I heard that they still have one there. Or maybe it's some type of state where I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the, yep, okay. Yeah, I think that's Alaska. Or Oregon. Yeah, because what's in Oregon? Oregon. Okay. Yeah, it's in there. I wonder why that state. And I wonder if it's actually, like, mad popular. Somewhere really far. Yeah, right. Some state where I'm like, you know what? I might not ever go there in my lifetime, and okay. I kind of like that one, but yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, I wonder how active it is there. I mean, it has to be active enough if it's still in existence, one would think. But yeah, Blockbuster was where it's at. Man, my family rented so many movies. It's funny because for some reason I was like more sheltered than not with my like exposure to movies and whatnot. Not because like, oh, the world is a cruel place, I don't want you to be exposed. No, it was just more like my mom just didn't like the stuff my mom showed me. She showed me. But the stuff that she didn't show me, I'm just like, oh, I don't know it exists until someone is like, oh my gosh, you haven't seen this movie? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Like, if I list off the movies I haven't seen, y'all would be really, like, really confused with me. But the movies I have seen, I binge. Like, I've seen several times all of the X-Men movies. Marvel movies as a whole is just my bread and butter. Ooh, I love me some Marvel movies. Which I want to see Wolverine and Deadpool. If any of y'all have seen it, what were the thoughts? Ooh, have fun making ramen. Stay safe. Like, I love me some Deadpool. I love me some Deadpool. You want to see it again? So, let me ask. So let me ask. Without... Hi, Snoot! No! This is... Alright, everyone that's here, my little sister's here. No! We hit 50 followers! We hit 50 followers! We hit it! We hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. We hit it and quit it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. A lovely lady and crazy. They I got raided, and people ended up following me, and we're at 50. Oh my gosh, like it genuinely, like I wasn't even like performing or anything like that. Like it genuinely made me like emotional. I was really like, oh my god, it's like like we did it, Joe. Like forever, like oh gosh, oh gosh. You know what, we're gonna mini celebrate with the snacks that I bought from Nell's job. We're gonna have some freeze-dried Skittles. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see Deadpool on Wednesday. I'm gonna try seeing it then. So I will have my opinions. But oh my gosh. I was gonna ask, for the people that have seen the new Deadpool, is it something where, and of course without really spoiling it, is it something that you think could absolutely lead to a sequel? Tati, my love! Tati! No! Jess! Crazy! Oh! Lady! All y'all! Love y'all! Oh! See my weirdo gang? I love my weirdo gang so much! Oh! Wait, Tati, is that an anime? Yeah, I need anime suggestions. Not really, but also maybe. Yep, that's really Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds said he's not sure. Okay. Monty says that I need to watch My Hero Academia. She said I need to watch it. Yes, please, literally, like, okay, so I like, when it comes to anime, I love action stuff. Action stuff is top tier on my list. If there's, like, romance stuff with it, I'm not opposed. I just don't want to feel like I'm watching some, like, syrupy, sappy, like, whatever. But I'm not opposed to romance stuff, as long as it's not just, like, the entire thing. Like, I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha's my top tier. So, there's romancy stuff in there, but I'm, like, very, like, but it's a fun show as a whole. I don't mind fantasy, magical stuff. I don't mind that. It's another. And they can also just tie it up there. That's fair. Kaiju number 8. Ooh. Okay, that's an anime. See, I'm happy that, like, not like I think any of y'all would in here, but I'm happy. Thank you, Jess, for the list. I'm gonna look at it more. Seven Deadly Sins, I have heard that's an awesome one. I'm happy that y'all aren't, like, judging me for not seeing as many. Like, people were mean. I graduated high school in 2014. And early on in my high school time, like, when I tell you people were mean about, like black and brown people watching anime, like, they were so mean about it. And I'm like, bro, we could all literally just bro out and bond over this right now. Like, why are we hating? Tati. Oh gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to place that. That's funny. Seen like 0.5 animes. No, you've seen like 2 episodes of Pokemon. Tati's gonna make Twitch be like, nah, she's not affiliate. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. But, like, I love that Megan Thee Stallion is really making it, like, black people be watching anime, too. And it's okay. Like, yes, thank you, big sis, Megan. Twitch is probably like uneducated. Yeah, like, anime is for everyone, and I like the cool anime stuff. I don't want to feel like I'm watching like creepy weirdo stuff. I'm not surprised that I ended up loving what is it? Death Note. I'm not surprised I ended up loving it, but I really ended up loving it. Like, I loved Death Note so much. The concept of it was so like surreal. Like, because quite frankly, like, let us think for a moment. If we had a book that can control people's life and when it will end, what would we do with that? Like, okay, I'm not trying to spoil it too much, but I feel like at this point most people know about Death Note. Like, okay, initially, he's just trying to be like, oh yeah, you know, let's kill the P3DOs of the world, and like, you know, really, really bad people, like actual severely bad people. Let's get them out of the way. Yeah, until it got to a point where it's like, bro, like, you're going crazy. You're going crazy. Like, you're ending the existence of people that, what, because someone cut you off in the street, now you're like, yep, goodbye. Like, yeah, that's a little... And start targeting anyone who goes against... Yes! Yes! So, like, it really makes me think, if people had that type of control over one another, what would we do with that? Like, would we go crazy? It's so easy to be like, oh, I would never do that. Okay. Like, Deadpool, oh my gosh. Death Note ended up being way more psychological? Way more psychological than I thought. And look at us, the psych people of the group, really like, yup, this is something I plan on talking about with my therapist tomorrow, because I love talking about stuff like this to her. Like, I've asked her what her thoughts are on like Love is Blind, stuff like that. This is the type of stuff I would talk to her about. Like, bro, again, it's so easy to be like, I would never, you know, I would never end someone's life and yada yada yada. It's easy to say that when you're not doing that. So, you know, I love stuff like that. I think Inuyasha for me has always, once you actually get the power to do it, so show the people not knowing it. Yes! Like, L got to that's his name, right? Yeah, L. That's the, or no, Light. What's his name? Light? The main character? No, L is the dude that's like, I think it's Light. He started getting like sloppy, like, Light, okay. Light started getting sloppy towards the end. Like, you got the fact that you remember, and the blonde celebrity girl that's all obsessed with him. Yeah, Light started getting really sloppy towards the end. Like, he was just going crazy. Misa! Misa. He started getting really sloppy, and it's just really like, bro, at this point, this isn't community service. When you done unalive the community, you're servicing. And focus on L. Right. Well, L was like pretty suspicious. L was like, bro, no, with his monotone, like, I don't think things are adding up quite well. I don't know what to think. While he's sitting in a corner just like, yes. The ending was very, yeah, okay. It concluded in a way that made me feel at peace. I'm very happy about that. I love when a show or movie concludes in a way that I'm like, yep. Because I watched, what movie did I watch? There was a movie I watched not too long ago that was very like, oh, I think, okay, I'm about to get canceled, but I think it was The Last Avengers. I've seen Avengers crazy amounts of times, but The Last Avengers, when person dies, I was so just like, really? Like, I know actor was probably at a point where they didn't want to play the character anymore. Fair enough. But like, I just don't get why is there a palm tree? Okay. But their death, yes, he's gonna be what, Doom? Which I'm very like, I think he's gonna play the role absolutely well, but I'm also like, interesting, okay. Because when we see him, we're very like, yep, you are this specific character. So when he died, I was very like, I literally audibly in the audience was like, really? Like, Bob, of course, is like, shut up. I'm like, no, like, really? This is, really? And then, of course, it did, like, I didn't confirm it. Like, it's, okay, it's Marvel. No one really dies in Marvel. No one actually really dies in Marvel. But then I was like, dang, they really done killed off McQueen, Black Widow, and him as well. I was like, that seems a little extra. So I'm gonna have to see how he is as Doom. Yeah, Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. I haven't finished it yet, though. Once upon a time, I got severely close to finishing it, but I started again from the beginning, so I'm pretty far in now. I'll catch up on it. But I'm trying to think of what other ones I've seen and completely finished. Like, you know, back then we watched anime sometimes on YouTube, like watched it in like 20 million parts. So, you know, back then I was very like, okay. You had to find who had the next part. Yeah, I got close to the end, and then something must happen to where I got distracted. But Inuyasha's always gonna be one of my favorites. I did watch one back in the day called Chibi Vampire. I was very just like, okay. But nowadays, with so many more animes being like, we're here, it's like, okay, I really want to know what I should be watching. Maybe actually I should turn one of these rooms into a nursery or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, they're about the same. I choose. Which one should it be? Actually, let's move this a little bit more to the left. Okay, I'm gonna have this one be the nursery. Yeah, so I'm gonna need some ideas. And Jess, thank you again so much for sending me what you like. Of course, to no one's surprise, I trust your judgment. Tati, if you know of any that you think I should watch, like, I want to be that girly that actually, like, at a convention can look at characters and be like, hey, you're from this show, you're from that show, oh my gosh. But, like, for now, it's just been like, hey, I respect your outfit, like, it looks cool. But I want to be able to actually connect. Should I do a crib of some sorts? Or you know what? I'll make it like a children's room. We'll do bunk bed. My Hero. Fire Force? I don't think I've ever heard of Fire Force. Demon Slayer. I have heard great things about Demon Slayer. Freren? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Windbreakers. Kaiju number 8. Okay. Are they on Netflix or on different streaming platforms? I have a lot of streaming platforms thanks to my mom. But yeah, so I have access to watch pretty much anything. I know Netflix has a huge listing of animes. You can see them on... Oh, okay, Crunchy, okay. Okay, I forget about Crunchy. Every time one of my clients brings up, like, yeah, I'm watching this on Crunchy, that's when I'm like, oh, yeah, Crunchy exists, yep. And then I forget about it. But, no, I need to utilize Crunchy a little bit more. Oh, see, I love my weirdos of the world. Love them. Thank y'all. Oops. Okay. Didn't mean to bring that palm tree closer. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm getting more and more, like, energized to watch, anime again. Like, I don't feel as embarrassed watching them. What's it? A hippopotamen. Each hippopotamen comes with lifetime warranty. To guarantee the durability of this ottoman, the manufacturer famously tests each one before it leaves the factory by having a 4,000-pound hippopotamus lay upon it. Buy with confidence. Okay. Alright. Thank you again, Crazy, for coming on, and lurk away. Do as you please. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yo, we're some cool people. I'll tell you what, we are some cool people. Wait, what? Bro and Kate? Oh, wait, no, in Kate. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh! Wait. Okay. Erased. Ooh. What's that one on? Erased. Been able to get into that one. Alright, lovely. Thank you again. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Lurk away, do as you please. You are both absolutely, without question, welcome back here at any point in time. Whether y'all just lurk, whether y'all, chime in, whether y'all are just, hey, just want to say hi, bye. Always accepted. I'm gonna have to look into that one too. Erase. The name alone, I'm like, ooh. Sounds crazy. These are so good. Oh my gosh. Initially, I was very confused with the freeze-dried Skittles, but I'm definitely like, ooh, these are tasty. Let's put a desk. What platform is erased on? Oh, Crunchy. Okay. Yeah, Crunchy is just that girl. Crunchy is that girl. I just need to get back on the Crunchy roll. I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to tell Mom that I hit affiliate. She's like, go, babe! Like, my mom and her brother are literally one of the biggest reasons why I'm a nerd. And I told my mom, I was like, if I get famous at any point in time for my nerdy ways, it's literally because of you and him. Why Netflix failed to renew? The ending isn't what you expect at all. Oh! Okay. Okay, we like a good plot twist. Okay. Okay. See, stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, tantalizing. I want, like a one-tile desk that's colorful. Like, I wish this one had actual bright colors. Yeah, I'm interested about that ending. Like it's one of those like I didn't see it coming kind of thing. Ooh. That's good to know. Okay. Maybe if you catch on to the details sooner, but over. Okay. Okay. Alright. Bet. Yeah. Okay. Is that one, is that one like a longer one? Like it has a lot of episodes? Because I know that, what, of course, like, and this is no surprise to anyone, I've been suggested, One Piece before. That's one that I know I'm gonna watch, of course, but I'm like, bro, that has a lot of episodes. So that's one that I'm probably gonna watch when I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I'm at a standstill with some animes, so I'm just going to watch one that's just a continuous one. So One Piece is one that I'm gonna watch. I think I tried to watch it early on when I was in school, like high school, but never just really completed. But yeah, y'all gave me such good ideas. Like, dang, I'm almost mad when there's so many good options. Almost. Oh, I'm like, dang. Let's see, what else? Oh, I mean, of course, Naruto. I feel like Naruto's just like a given. Like, I feel like everyone has seen at least one episode of Naruto in life. Yeah. Naruto, of course, is a fun one. It's one season with 12 episodes. Oh, wow. So it's not even that long. Okay. Bet. I used to watch Naruto way more. There was one episode, oh my gosh, I can't remember the concept of that episode. I think I had to do something with Sasuke, but I just remember I was like, oh, I'm crying. This is a sad episode. And Sasuke, of course, is our sad boy, so probably was something I had to do with Sasuke. But yeah, I'll absolutely watch Naruto again, because I skipped a bunch of it and ended up going to Shippuden, and never finished Shippuden, but Shippuden, I'm like, okay, that's a vibe. But I'd probably catch on to more things if I watched more of the standard Naruto stuff. So, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I guess you got Pokemon. Pokemon is an anime. And I'm pretty sure within my lifetime I've seen all the episodes because I used to watch it like as it would come out. But that is one I'm rewatching as like a feel-good show. Anything. What else? I don't know what other ones I've seen that like really stood out to me. I'm not sure. What does space in the back look like? Okay, barely anything. Alright. Maybe at some point in time I should make a park somewhere. Yeah, I should make a park at some point. But yeah, I have some catching up to do with animes, and I'm really excited. I'm thankful that between like, hey Zen! Oh my gosh, how have you been, bro? Oh my gosh! Zen, we hit 50 followers. Woo! We're talking about anime, so of course, if you have anything to contribute, to be my guest. Way to play. Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling off like what animes I've seen and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't seen many. All the more reason why I'm super open to seeing way more. So yeah, I typically, top tier for me is always going to be action-based stuff. I love action stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, action-based stuff is gonna be my bread and butter. Sorry, I'm not picking my notes. I'm just making sure my piercings are in there well. Okay. Yeah, action-based stuff. If there's romance in it, I don't mind, but I'm also team, like, I don't want it to be the 100% focus of the show. Delicious in drug in oh my gosh, I was gonna say drug delicious in dungeon. No, I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of that at all. Yeah, so romance, like, I don't mind. Just don't make it a hardcore, like 24/7, like, kind of thing, like, with romance. But fantasy, magical stuff like that is fine with me. Food Wars? That sounds like a wait, is that a Netflix, like a that sounds like Cake Wars. Food Wars. I've never heard of that. So I thought it was just a quirky food anime, but the story was actually captivating and decent monster fighting action. Oh, okay, okay, that's on Netflix. Okay. Food Wars. Oh, you guys gave me so much ideas. Food Wars. I don't know if one would necessarily consider what I'm about to say an anime or not, but it's nonetheless animated. I feel like I know what we're. Oh, that's big. I feel like I know what we're all gonna say, so like I'm prepared. How do we feel about Steven Universe? That is a show I've constantly heard, like, I need to watch. I also get told that I need to cosplay as, what's her name? The girl with the fro. I'm always told that I need to cosplay her. But yeah, we like Steven Universe in this house. Why can't I find, like, the kitty stuff? How I seen it below the lore here about. Yeah, I mean, people were like, of course, like, oh, you like crystals, so you would like Steven Universe. By the time I was kind of like, okay, but definitely going to the conventions has helped me like learn more of the characters, seeing them, whatnot. Garnet, absolutely my oh Kai, my little one. I will absolutely watch Steven Universe. And you know what? Because you use such good manners, absolutely. Absolutely. Jess, where can I watch Steven Universe on? Is that on Netflix? I hope so. Oops. Oh, my bad. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. There we go. Hulu. Okay. Cool, I have Hulu. Do that. Eat. Hide it behind the wall. Or behind the bed. Okay. Bet. Steven Universe. It is. Yeah. I mean, I do like the concept of, like, making the crystals as people. I should do that on here. My interpretation of crystals as people. Like, as Sims. And make a tiny house with it. Yo! I should do that. I'm gonna do that. Yep. I'm gonna do it. Woohoo! I'm gonna do that. I am going to do that. Because, like, what crystals would you guys want to see my interpretation? Like, mind you, I have not seen Steven Universe. Like, I know that there's, like, what, rose quartz, amethyst, stuff like that in there. I could not give you a visual of any of those people. So, if I create these characters just, like, blinded to Steven Universe, that would be even more, like, authentic type of approach. Not like I'm trying to copy. And if it ends up being similar, okay, cool. But, oh my gosh, would you guys actually see that? I think that would be such a cool idea. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Yep, that's going to be my plan after I build this loft. After I finish this loft, I'm going to start a series of crystals and, crystals, like Sims as crystals, and, the tiny house that, like, is affiliated, like, tiny house concept that's affiliated with that crystal. So like rose quartz, like of course I'm gonna make an see, I love making women and like femme sims. So I'm almost like, do I make them all woman and femme people? Or do I add men and masculine people as well? Like, I feel like that's the most fair, but I really like creating, like, woman and femme people. So, like, I don't know which one I should do. But no, as rose quartz, I'm definitely gonna make a girl. And just, yeah, but yeah. I mean, I guess some of the crystals, if they get off more of like a kind of vibe, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like rose quartz, yeah, I'm gonna make her romantic. Maybe she's cheerful. I can't think of other traits right now, but yeah, make her have like pink hair. Really, just that like like I'm cute kind of vibe. Amethyst, I'm definitely gonna make Amethyst a spellcaster. Yeah, I'm gonna make Amethyst like a spellcaster or something. Because Amethyst is very like brain like psychological stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, that's gonna be kind of an extended series, so maybe I'll make like 1 or 2 people. Well, no, I'll make a person in tiny house per stream. I'll make that my focus. Bet. We're gonna do it. Oh, that's big. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Pop sensation Britney. Yeah, okay, that's a cool kid's room. I'm here for it. Actually, let me add a little music. Little boom box. I think my mom still calls them boom boxes. Oh, that's gonna be a fun series. Cause I'm gonna get done with the not tiny house, the loft stuff today. It's 9:50. How long have we been on the stream for? Lord. 2.5 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, my plan today is like when I get done with the stream today, it's gonna be because I'm done with the loft. And yeah, so next time. Oh, that's why I had that post there, because of the okay. So next time I'm gonna make it so that way we work on some crystals. And definitely, like, at any point in time, if any of y'all join in, anything like that, I want people's contribution. I don't want people to think that, not like I think anyone thinks this currently, but I don't want anyone to think that it's just like, oh, it's all my ideas. So no, if y'all got ideas, I want to hear it. Bro, I'm like half done on a good day. Please give me some ideas when I'm like asking for them. I used to draw a lot. Ooh, same. I would almost only draw women or femme people. It was just more fun to be creative. Yes! So you make all human universe characters. Well, I want to make crystals like in general, like my own generalized interpretation of crystals. So I want to do that before I watch Steven Universe, or at least get heavy into Steven Universe. I don't want that to distort my what I would make. So like, I'm not gonna make Steven Universe characters as crystals. I'm gonna make crystals like sim interpretation of crystals, just period. If that made sense. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the big reasons why. No, it's totally fine. I understand. I know I really did confuse that. My bad. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm really excited. I think that's gonna be a fun one. I was saying, yeah, that's why like so many drag queens are drag queens, because like it's not the concept of just like what do we think a woman is kind of thing. Like I feel like, yeah, a lot of times with like the concept of a woman, like woman and femininity and whatnot, and you can really play around with more variety and styles at times. And I think me personally, just because I've made women so primarily on The Sims, I feel like it wouldn't be as, like, I wouldn't feel as stuck making those Sims. But I do think some of the Sims that I make based on the crystals might be men or masculine people. Or if I do keep them all, like, women, maybe some of them are just more masculine, some are more feminine, some are more androgynous. Like, why not? Oh, y'all, this is exciting. Oh! I'm excited! Ah! Haha! Oh. Like, I mean, there's a... Love to see crystal people. My crystal people. There's a crap ton of crystals out there. And, of course, I'm not going to be able to do every single crystal out there in the world. So I think maybe, welcome back, Nell. I came up with an idea. I'm gonna make crystals, like different crystals, as Sims, and a tiny house affiliated with them in the next upcoming streams. Jade, of course. Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose like somewhere between like 10 to 15 crystals and make them. And I'll try to do more of like the well-known one, with a couple being like, ooh, this one's rare, or this one's like not as common. Jade, Rose Quartz, Amethyst. I mean, yeah, those are already ones I'm gonna be like, yep. I think my first one is gonna be Rose Quartz anyways. So once I'm done with this stream today, because this one is gonna be me finishing up the loft apartments, because you know how much I love lofts. Once I finish up this loft apartment, then that's when I'm gonna start working on those ones. So I'll pick like 10 to 15 crystals based on, of course, you guys' suggestions as well. You guys' suggestions will always have like top tier priority to me. Nell's not Nell just making the list for us. Hematite, absolutely, because hematite, that's like a protection one. So like, I almost want to put her in like sharp, reflective, kind of like angled body kind of stuff. Black tourmaline, ooh, tiger eye. And orange calcite. I'll make her a ginger. I'll make, for orange calcite, maybe I'll make her no wait, there's a speckled crystal. I can make her have freckles. Oh, I know. Look at this. Look at this. Like, this is actually a little bit of bracelets on me. 2 of my bracelets broke. My tourmaline one and rose quartz one. I love crystals. Actually, I don't know if I ever told y'all, this rose quartz that's in my necklace chamber, that was the first crystal I ever bought myself. After my ex-husband broke up with me, I went into a local hippie shop that I've been going into since I was in middle school, and you know, got out of the hospital looking crazy as ever. And I go and I'm like at that point I knew a lot about crystals and more witchy like stuff, but I went in and I'm like, I don't really know if any of this works. I just need something that'll help me feel love again. And the woman, she's so sweet, she was just like, you need rose quartz. And I'm like, okay. So even after so many crystals that I've lost along the way, even some that have been in my necklace, this one I have never lost. So it's the first time I ever bought, and I've had it for since I was 22. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 6 years now I've had it. And yeah, I charge it under the full moon, get it feeling good. I speak to it, I love it, and it loves me, as I hope. So yeah, I do know my stones. I love them. I love crystals so much. And even, like I always say, oh, wait, I can't put those there. I need to put something else there. That's just floating. I would say, even if they don't actually work, even if it's something where it's like, nope, it's just in your mind, whatever. Okay, at the end of the day, I got these pretty rocks, stones, whatever we want to call them. I got these pretty ones that make me feel good. At the end of the day, You know, it's okay. That is perfectly fine by me. I need like a super... Oh yeah, that's a good one. Because this one is like... Oh, no, that's better. Okay. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, they make me feel good. It's not anything bad. It's just like, I like them. They make me happy. And that alone is a good enough reason, in my opinion, to indulge in crystals. Let's do this one. I spaced out for a moment. Rose quartz is actually one of my favorite crystals. I love rose quartz. I love working with rose quartz so much. Because rose quartz, I don't use it as like a, yeah. I don't use it as like a, oh, help me find my love of my life kind of thing. No. I use rose quartz as like a self-love kind of thing. Like, encourages me to love myself, tend to myself, give myself what I deserve type of energy. That's some big ones I wanted to get rid of here, but every time I try, I feel... Aww! Oh, that's wholesome! That's so wholesome! Oh, see, that proves how, like, good of a person you are. Like, you want to break away with them, but you're also like, but don't hate me for doing it. That's wholesome. Yeah, it's probably hard to separate from crystals. I mean, I've, like, worked with crystals that I've, like, with the intention of giving them to other people. But I don't know if I've actually ever given away a crystal that, I, I mean, I guess, I think, Nell, I might have given you some crystals along the way. That were my personal ones. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably a hard separation. Oh, that's why I'm like, again, if they don't actually work, then okay, whatever. But like, they make me feel so happy. And why is that a bad thing? I actually like this size more. Why is that a bad thing? Oh, it's not a bad thing. It is absolutely okay to buy them. I could be buying something way crazier. Be thankful that it's a pretty looking stone. That's a vibe. Okay. I love the spiritual psychological combo benefits from spiritual practices or crystals or horoscopes. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to incorporate that when I do go into psychology. Because I mean, I love crystals. I absolutely love crystals. Like, preferencing, or preferencing? I don't know. Shortening terms for a moment. I firmly believe that medicine and magic absolutely have a place together in this universe. Yeah, I think worlds can combine with it. I just literally don't see a reason why they can't. Like I always say, tea tree isn't going to cure cancer, but there are properties to tea tree that is beneficial, or is, whatever, beneficial to one's life. You know, just like food. Food is medicine. Why can't... Like, various things can be deemed medicine and healing and whatnot. And there's a reason why so many cultures around the world utilizes these practices. It's just like astrology. Like, I'm not saying, like, the words that maybe, you know, the English language uses is super, super spot on to what might it actually be or whatever. But, like, almost every major culture at various points in time have had this concept of the stars and the stars leading the way and the universe and answers and all that jazz. And, people falling under categories of different things based on the time that they were born. And of course, people have various traits from various whatevers. That's totally valid. That's why it's like, it's not just about your sun sign when it comes to your natal chart. It's about your natal chart. Your sun, moon, and rising. That alone explains a lot for people. Because some people, they're all like, I don't really think I'm like a true Taurus. Okay, well, what's your moon sign? Well, my moon sign's a Cancer. And what's your rising sign? My rising sign's a Scorpio. Okay, do you find yourself more emotional than not and outwardly expressing that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, duh. Like, boom. Yeah, I think those worlds can come together, and I genuinely don't see a reason why they can't. So, plus, who's astrology really hurting? Some people are into it just because it's a fun thing. Okay, some people actually like practice it as a life career. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with any of that. Even readings too. I feel like they're often like reflecting on like someone is guiding and bouncing experiences and advice off of you from when something resonates. Absolutely. Anytime I've gotten a reading in life, I've never been the one to tell the person, what is and isn't happening. I let them tell me first, and then I'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, or no. Because if they're like, oh, I'm sensing a maternal person has passed away, what do those things mean? That's okay. I'm gonna absolutely have a stream time where I go into it. Maybe I'll do an astrology stream, some type of like building astrological signs and tiny house that pairs with them. Ho ho. Someone's like, someone maternal to you, like, I think they passed away. If you're immediately like, yep, my great grandmother died when I was 10 years old, she died from cancer, yada yada yada, she had a Jaguar for a car. If you give them all the information, okay, then why are you even there? Let them tell you the information. Absolutely. I'm gonna do an astrology stream. Yep. Well, I'll make it each sign that I'm making that day. I'll share off like information about them. If there's any type of like facts, whatnot, I'm gonna make it happen. I said it earlier, but I make sure that on my TikTok, that's one of the main ways where I'll post up like, oh, I'm going on live. This is what I'm doing today. Yada yada. So I'm gonna do the crystals one first. I think the crystals would be a fun lead into astrology. So yeah, that'll be the next stream after this one. But yeah, I mean, astrology is amazing to me. I think it's so much fun. Like, I'm an Aquarius. Of course, not every single Aquarius trait resonates with me, but I'm also a Leo moon and Capricorn rising. And once I read up about that and understood it more and saw how it relates to me, yeah. Like, my Venus is Pisces. Once I read about that, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So, there's so many more things that goes into it besides just, I'm a Taurus. It's like, okay. Like, as a brief, like, description, your sun sign is just your basic, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Basic you. Think of that as just, like, first name, last name, birthday, and, like, where you grew up. Like, just kind of, like, that type of just base level energy. Still very important, but just think of it as that way. And then, moon sign is who you are on a deeper emotional level. The side of you that not everyone sees. That's your moon sign. And your rising sign is how the world perceives you. Pretty much, who are you to the world? Probably like being a Taurus. Oh, my bad. I really just used Taurus as the example. I checked on the Chinese here. Horoscope. Oh, you're the ox. Yeah. The universe is like, my brother in Christ, you're a Taurus, you're a bull. Okay, Tati, so your sun sign. So your sun sign, that's the one when someone asks you, what's your sign? You just say that one. Your sun sign is your basic I say moo. Moo. Your sun sign is your basic who are you. So just who are you on base level. This is me, I'm Tati blank. Like, this is basic traits about me. Your moon sign is how the world perceives you. Or I'm sorry, no, I lied. Rewind. Your moon sign is who you are on an emotional, deeper level. Like, those traits, they might not be as easy to see, but your moon sign is like, when you're like, okay, I'm whatever sign you are, I'm this sign, but I don't feel like I really, always resonate with the things that it says. Okay, well, what's your moon sign? Blank. Oh, well, see, look at these traits of moon sign this. So, like, my moon sign is Leo. My sun sign is Aquarius. They're opposites on the zodiac calendar, or I don't know, on the zodiac whatever. They're opposites. So, I make a haha saying, like, my Aquarius side is very, like, spacebound alien. I'm a weirdo, like, cool beans. But maybe I have days where I'm a little like, I feel a little awkward about myself. But my Leo moon would be like, but you're that weirdo. You're that alien. You're that biatch kind of vibe. You're that girl. Like, own it, rock it. Be the weirdo. So, your moon sign is just who you are on a deeper level. The side that not everyone sees about you. Your emotional side. Deeper emotional side, I should say. And then your rising sign is how the world perceives you. So sometimes when people are like, oh, I wouldn't have thought you were, we're just gonna keep using Taurus. Oh, I wouldn't have thought you were a Taurus. Maybe check in what your rising sign is. Like, you might think there's traits about you that's like, yep, this is me. But how is that transcending to other people? How are other people interpreting? You might feel like you're being confident, but someone might be like, dang, she's cocky. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean one is right and one is wrong. It's just how the world reads you, how the world interprets you. And some people have their rising sign and sun sign as the same thing, but some people don't. Like, my sun sign is Aquarius, moon sign is Leo, and my rising sign is Capricorn. Capricorns are known to be overworkers. They work too much. Yeah. So, Aquarius is like, I'm a weirdo. I'm an alien. Leo is like, yeah, but you're that weirdo, that alien. And Capricorn is like, okay, but go make a career out of it. See how they all relate? The cool way people found to express themselves. A lot of reading to understand everything. But oh yeah, I've been reading about astrology, zodiac signs, whatnot, even tarot. I've been reading about that since I was in middle school. So that's about like 13-ish years old. So I'm 28 now. So so 15-ish years, give or take. And there's still things that I'm learning. Like, when people say, oh, your Saturn is in your second house, that type of stuff still confuses me, not gonna lie. I'm still trying to understand that. But each sign does have a planet that rules them, and that's just more like what that energy brings to your sign, what that means in relation to your sign. It's kind of like a visual, this is you image kind of thing. Yeah, and I truly do think that astrology, zodiac stuff, and psychology can go hand in hand together. Like, am I gonna be like, dang sis, you an Aquarius? Get out of this situation. Like, not necessarily, but there are certain jobs that are best for certain signs. That doesn't mean you can't do another sign. Like, air signs, they're wonderful with communication. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. They're wonderful with communication-based stuff. Does that mean that every Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra are going to talk well and be loving communication? Absolutely not. That's why the other signs are great to know as well. But, stuff like that. Which, makes sense why I'm a cosmetologist. Yeah, I love tarot. Tarot is something that I'm like, okay, like, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being like perfection, professional, 0 to 5, 0 being like I know nothing. I would say I'm very much like at like a comfortable 2.75 on a scale of 0 through 5. with my tarot stuff, like, I've been able to give past, present, future basic readings and felt very like, yep, I'm sure of this response. Sure of what I'm saying. Like, this makes sense. And I don't like the fact that some people are like, no, don't Google stuff. No, Google stuff. Please Google stuff. I Google stuff all the time because when it comes to doing tarot stuff, if I pull the tower card for what I'm talking about to you, Zen, but then I pull the tarot card for what I'm talking to Tati, giving you both readings, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the exact same message. The tower card is interpreted in different ways. So why should I look up various interpretations of the tower card and see how it resonates with that person for their life the best? Man, I love cheating. Please use your resources. I don't see why not. Especially since I'm not at a point where I remember every single little thing. There are, 88 cards in a tarot deck? You think I'm going to remember every single one and how it's all interpreted while also utilizing the image drawn on it? No. Absolutely not. Forget about it. But I am going to utilize those little books it comes with and see how it connects. And I don't see that to be an issue. If anyone else does, then I question who hurt you in this world. Like, but why do? So, actually, maybe I should put this over here. Oh, and put the laundry. I need to put a laundry unit. Yeah, I love tarot. I love tarot so much. Have y'all seen that image of the Sims? Like, it's a tarot card tattoo, and it says the creator, and it's like the plum bob diamond kind of thing with like a hand underneath, like, whoo, and it's a diamond. Oh my gosh. Like, would I absolutely love to get something like that? Sure, yeah. But I don't know if that's deemed copying if I, like, get something like that. Of course, they can do their own interpretation, but I don't know where the line is with that, so I'm not trying to be, like, copycatter. But man, I love that tattoo. I love it so much, and I would absolutely get it, especially seeing as, like, I primarily make Sims and make, oops, wait, what is this? The dryer. Oh, that's on top. Especially since I primarily make Sims and build stuff. Like, I created you. A fourth wall breaking Sim. Right? We are. Oh my gosh, we are on the new elemental part of life. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I love tarot. I love it. Like, not ashamed of it at all. I just only hope that I keep progressing in my education of it, and utilizing sources around. And again, it's perfectly fine to Google information, take notes, whatever. Yeah, I love it. I love me some tarot. Like, I definitely think I know way more about astrology than I do tarot, but even tarot, there's astrology relates to it as well. So it's like, it can really go in all different directions. Let's make it purple. It can really go in all different directions. But astrology, I just feel like, because it's so significant in so many different cultures, like, I don't know. Sit and have cards pulled from me day in, day out, but I know that's really defeats the purpose of receiving a reading. I mean, some people do pull like a card a day. I think something like that can get a little like, oh, this is cute. One post. I think doing something like that can get a little like, I don't know. If we're predicting each day, then is it actually like, I don't know how to word it. It just sits in my mind a little interestingly, so to speak. I'm someone that I really like doing past, present, future reading, because the past can be any point in time, the present can be right now or whatever, and the future can be at any point in time. Like, time is so fake, so it really could be like almost any time for so many of these things. Like, doing past, present, future reading, it's like the past part of it really does validate people's experiences and whatnot, whether it was yesterday or 20 years ago, whatever. That really does validate people's experience. The present one really shows how the future and past connect, and where you're at currently. The present one is very much so like a description of what you're going through at this current time. And the future one could be tomorrow, it could be 20 years, it could be 50 years. Time is fake. So, future is very like, not necessarily full on, here's what to expect, but like, here's what could be, or here's a moment that you should be like aware of. So I feel like it's minimal enough to where it's not too overwhelming of a concept for people to grasp, because it's just a card for each thing. Sometimes I might be like, hey, tarot bestie energy, can you like give me a little more clarity on this card? So I might pull another card to help like see how it connects. But typically it's just one card past, one card present, one card future. And I like doing that. That one I find the most like, yeah, this makes sense kind of thing. Oh, that's huge. Where else? Okay, past, present, future, but never just once there's a balance. Yes! Yep. Because sometimes, especially like, I mean, I've primarily done those types of tarot readings on my friends and family. Primarily friends. But it does help. How do I write it? It does help them feel like, okay, this is something that actually happened in my life. Because, you go through things, but also life makes you question, like, what is this? What are we doing? Kind of thing. So, I don't know. I just feel like a simple past, present, future reading, it doesn't need to be this huge, widespread thing. Like, I've heard of people doing, like, like an 8 or 9 card reading for past, present, future stuff. And I'm like, okay, if that works for you, bestie, be my guest. But it's just not me. I think that's too overcomplicated. And I think with tarot, especially considering tarot, simple is best. Simple and straightforward is always going to be best for me personally. If someone thinks otherwise, have at it. But for me personally, simple is always going to be top tier. But I rather over-explain simple than under-explain complex. Does that make sense? Oh, I can put it on the ground. Okay. Yeah, so I love me some tarot. I love it so much. And anytime I've gotten a tarot reading, it does really just click with me. My first tarot reading ever, actually, the woman, I just forgot her name, was either like Candace or Chelsea, something like that. But she was like, you have so much soul energy around you. She was like, I know you're in for a tarot reading, but could you please do like a soul reading? And I'm like, Queen, you can do whatever. You have me, you have my money. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, I do not care. So she did it, and immediately, like, I always knew that my great grandmother from my mom's side, she always thinks around. She's always around. She's probably around knocking something over right now. She's always around. So, it was very nice immediately her describing my great grandmother and me being like, yeah, that's her. She brought up my great grandfather, who I've had for over 20 years in my life. His birthday actually was recently. So, happy belated birthday, Grandpa. She brought him up, and it was interesting because she was like, his connection is very foggy. And she was like, did he have Alzheimer's when he passed away? And I was like, I mean, he had dementia, which still, memory-based stuff. So she was like, yeah, he's here, but it's just a very foggy connection. Which I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I was like, with me personally, like, I was pretty close with him. Like, he was amazing. It is amazing, I should say. But I was like, as I got older and as his illness got more severe, yeah, he didn't remember me. The last time I saw him before he passed away, he didn't remember me. And I mean, that really does suck, of course. You want to feel like you're remembered. But yeah, I mean, I was very like, yeah, I understand. Like, I look so much different nowadays compared to what I looked like when I was a kid. So fair enough. But you know, he remembered my older sister Monty. He remembered her, and he remembered my mom. And he was like, oh, like, you know, you're talking to Monty. He's like, oh, you're Tasha's daughter. You're Monty, and you're Tasha. So that was a very wholesome moment of like, oh, he's still there. He's still there. Even with being sick, just trying to like, you know, joke, laugh, humor us, whatnot. So it was nice her being able to be like, yeah, he's here. It's foggy, but he's here. I'm like, yeah, that would make sense. If there is some type of he is here, that would absolutely make sense. She brought up, I know she brought up another woman that I wasn't, like, she drew an image of her, and I wasn't really sure who she is. That's not to say she doesn't exist. I just have such a huge family. I don't know everybody. So that felt a little like, dang, I really want to know who it is. But the thing that confirmed for me that this woman means business was, and I had to call my mom afterwards. So I was like, Mom, I feel like you need to hear this message. You know, like I said earlier, I don't know why I just did that. Like I said earlier, I don't give information to the reader initially. I do it once I feel like, yep, they're speaking facts. I understand. Let me validate what they're saying. So, the reader, she was like, how do I explain something? Yes! Yep, see, that needs to be my quotes. So yeah, you know, I don't, validate immediately what's being said. I give it time, and then I'm like, yep, okay. So there's a moment where she's like, there's someone referring to someone as a certain name, but I'm not sure how she was like, I'm not sure how it's relevant. And I was like, okay, well, hit me with the best shot. What do you mean? And she was like, who's Tweety Bird? And I'm like, wow. That's a nickname that my family gave my mom. Like, that's a very, like, if you know kind of thing. Not everyone knows that she had that nickname kind of thing. So she was like, yeah, I keep hearing the name Tweety Bird. And I'm like, oh, dang, like, that gave me goosebumps. So, and of course, this all happened in Salem, Massachusetts, my home away from home, and I love Salem so much. So, once I got done with the reading, I called my mom, and I was like, because she was like, the woman was definitely like, yeah, you know, they want me to let you know, like, they're here, they're all okay, we're good, kind of thing. So it's like, Mom, I don't know how you're gonna take this, I don't know, whatever. Because my mom, like, she believes in that type of stuff. She's not, like, against it conceptually. She's not against anything like that. It's just very, like, it feels hauntly for her, very, like, ooh, kind of thing. So, you know, she knows that I practice it. She doesn't, at least has never said anything negative towards me about it. But yeah, I was like, Mom, I don't know how it's gonna relate to you. I don't know how you're gonna resonate with it. But, I was like, I got a reading done, and the woman, without pushing or anything like that, I was like, Mom, she brought up Tweety Bird. And Mom's just like, yeah, that would be it. Like, you want to know if you're speaking facts? That's it. So it's like, yeah, you know, she says, like, they're good, you know, everyone's okay. They're here, you know, safe. So really, I really think I was meant to relay that to her. I think that was very important. Yeah, I love going to Salem. Salem is my home away from home. So don't be surprised if y'all hear me talk about Salem kind of sort of frequently at times. I love Salem. I love Salem so much. And Connecticut, it's not far from Salem. It's only, like, when I drive there, I think it's only about, like, a 2-ish hour drive. So it's a confirmation based sharing in many readings. Yes, not telling info, but saying yes, no to info. Yes, yep. You tell me what I should know. You tell me about me. I'm not going to tell you about me until you tell me about me. And I'm pretty sure that's how most readers would approach it. Like, they're not going to be like, okay, maternal figure passed away. I don't think she's going to be like, or the reader, I should say. I don't think they're going to be like, can you describe her to me? Tell me about her. No. You tell me about her. If you're connecting to her, then she can talk. My great grandmother was a talker. Where do you think I got it from? She's gonna talk. and you tell me what she says. Thanks. So, yeah, it's a very trippy feeling, like, having that type of, like, soul read. That was the only time I ever got a soul reading. So it did feel very trippy, but I was like, I'm supposed to hear this. I'm supposed to hear this message, and it's okay. You know, I'm totally on board with stuff that's, like, connecting with those who have passed away. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a religious person by any means. I'm not. So do I believe in the concept of heaven and hell? No. And I don't judge. Like, if someone else does, that's fine. I'm just not me. But, you know, I do always have the question of, like, what is beyond? What is beyond? Like, do we just die? I firmly believe that energy never dies. You can't end energy. Energy never dies. It's just kind of like recycled in a way. Like, I don't know. It's just recycled. That's been the only word I can really use to describe it. It just is recycled. So, yeah. Friday. Yeah. So, that's why I question, like, what's going on? What is this? What? Y'all, we're almost done with this. We're, like, super close to being done. After I put this bookshelf in, I'm gonna see where else I need to put something on that wall. That wall is bare. But I'm gonna see where else needs something, but we might be done real soon. So, with that being said, okay, Monday normally is a stream day for me. There's still a high chance that I will stream tomorrow, Monday. If I do stream, I usually stream on Monday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I cannot guarantee that it'll be that time. I'm really gonna be busy tomorrow between going to therapy. I have to go to my college and set up my classes and whatnot, talk to admissions there. So talk to college about that. I don't know how long it's going to take, nor am I trying to rush it. So do that. I'm going to be doing my mom's hair tomorrow. So, like, plan for the possibility of me being on stream. It just might not be 4 p.m. my time. I will post up on my TikTok story when I have a better idea of the time frame I'll be coming on for. But also too, if I don't end up posting like that I am on, I will end up posting saying like, hey guys, I'm sorry I can't do it today, and I'll try to find a different day that works. Oh, there's already a speaker there. I'll try to find a different day that works. So TikTok on my story is always going to be the best way for people to figure out if I'm on live or not, and when I'm gonna go on live, all that jazz. Also, one of my TikTok posts is going absolutely bonkers right now. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm really not far from 1 million views on this post, which I am like, that is bananas to me. Let's see where it's at right now. Oh, Parker's on live. Right now, it is at, okay, so I'm like half-ish way to 1 million, but 562.7 thousand views with, 96.2 thousand likes and 323 comments and 4,699 saves. But literally, as I go throughout my day, like, I keep getting notifications, like, so-and-so commented, so-and-so like. You like click the bell on, so I get up and turn on the nose. I don't know why that's the case. Sometimes, yeah, that has happened to me sometimes. But I'll post up on my TikTok story. So when in doubt, I mean, I know that sounds very self-centered, conceited of me to say, like, oh, just keep looking at my page. No, like, never. But, you know, so I stream Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays, typically. Sometimes it might be a random Wednesday or something, but I stream Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays. Expect that at the very least on those days, I'm going to post something, either saying I am streaming, I'm not streaming, what time I'm streaming, I'm not streaming, all that jazz. Expect that. And I'll try to do, ugh, I can't really say a time frame because what if I say, oh, I tried to do it earlier in the day, that means nothing to people that are in different time zones. I try to do it as soon as possible with giving people enough time to figure out if they'll be around at that time. So always there will be something on my TikTok story. Cause I know on my Twitch thing I could change like that square thingy that shows my schedule, but I like that square thingy being there, and I don't always want to think about taking that off, putting this on instead. Like that's very much so heavy updating that I just am not going to remember about. So yeah, so I will post up on my TikTok story if I will end up going on live tomorrow or not, and if so, what time. If I don't end up going on, y'all, nothing personal to y'all. I'm just gonna be busy, and I don't like to rush through anything in life. I really just don't. I like going at my own pace with so many things. So, yeah, but I will absolutely keep everyone updated as to whether it's a yay or a nay, and what time of day. Yay, nay, time of day. But with that being said, I'm gonna look at this from the outside one more time because I don't know why those levels are there. But I think we might be done. Did I put outside lighting? I need to. Let me put some outside lighting. Oh, it looks so cute. I love how open of space it is. Oh, let's do this one. I really wanted to keep it looking more modern-ish as a whole. Not necessarily modern meaning like angles and stuff like that. How modern day architecture is like squares and lines kind of stuff. That's the first time I've seen the whole outside. Yeah, ain't she a cutie? Thank you. Yeah, I love lofts. I love lofts so much, and I would love to live in one. My 2 goals in life were to live in a loft and a studio apartment. I got my fill of I got my fill of living in a studio apartment, so I would love to live in a loft at some point in time. If that doesn't ever happen, hey, that's why I make Sims. But yeah. Oh, that just disappears everything inside. Okay, well, yeah. So that's it. That's the outside. So I'll show from above one more time. This space to the left is our 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom loft. So, you know, very open floor plan. But living room, got a little dining area, laundry area, bathroom. Thank you, Jess. Bathroom, kitchen setup. This is just a little space because I felt like I didn't want someone to just walk immediately into like cabinet or something. I don't know. But okay, so then you go upstairs and here's the bedroom area. Ooh, cute, nice. Oh my gosh. So that's the first one. The second one is a 2-bedroom. 1.5. Oh, actually, I made it 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Okay. 2 bedrooms. So here's the first bedroom, the smaller one. Here's the bathroom over here. Kitchen. Now this style overall is very different from what I'm used to making, especially trying to be not as maximum with putting stuff in here and doing a more like white, gray, black scale for color palette. So be easy on the critiques. But I'm always open to criticism though. I think I'm an amazing builder, but that means nothing if I don't ever have feedback on how to improve. So yeah, you got the first one at downstairs for the bathroom, and then this one I connected the bathroom with the bedroom. So this is more of a private bathroom, but nonetheless, bathroom and big bedroom number 2. Ooh la la. So I just kept the space more simple, because why not? But I do actually want to add a hamper. And let me add a hamper over here as well. Hold on, y'all. I can't fit it in the kids' room, so whatever. I'll just put this one down here. So Okay, yep, and then here's our third one, which is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, well, technically 1.5 bathrooms. So you'll notice that, like, I kept the space in each of them exactly the same. None of them are any wider or more narrow than the last. Only has to tell, am I realizing how thin Sims walls are? Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, these walls, I would be so mad as a neighbor. I'd be like, bro, shut up. Oh gosh. Yeah, in my hometown, there's a very well-known apartment complex that are so beautiful, and their lofts as well. But they're known to have paper-thin walls. It is crazy. Yeah, so I kept the space exactly the same size. So I wanted that to be a fun challenge. Not distort the shape at all, as far as the external perimeter. But what can we do with it? So, here's the kitchen. It's a little more narrow than the other ones, but it's okay. Kitchen. This is the main bedroom, the largest, well, technically the largest one. Yeah, right? It makes my neurospicy brain so happy. Bathroom, the full bathroom down here. Living room area. And then when you go upstairs, it connects to maybe guest bedroom or teen bedroom, whatever. Another bedroom right here. Children's bedroom. And then a half bathroom right here. I guess I could expand that out. Should I actually? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna actually expand this out and make this a full bathroom as well. I kind of feel bad the biggest household doesn't have a shower. So let me do that real quick. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'll at least, well, it does have a shower, but I'll at least do this one. Yeah. Okay. Did a quick little change up. But nonetheless, we're cool. Okay. Now we're good. So now it's 2 full bathrooms. So 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 2 bathrooms, 1, 2, and accessible to everyone. So this is sectioned off apartment complex by apartment complex. So this is the first one, the second one, and the third one. I didn't make the porches shared space. I really wanted it to be each individual person's. So there's no area that's shared space in this build. And I wanted to keep the roof flat because I felt like a pointy roof would just make no sense. So there we have it. I created my first loft apartment complex. Woo! Yay! Oh my gosh, you did it! Wow! Sweet. Cool. We did that. All right, let me save. Thank you. We did that. So, all right. So now that that project is done, I will be posting that up to my gallery. Again, I did post up a ton more stuff onto my gallery. I'm not done yet, but I posted up a ton more stuff to the gallery. So those are up. I have more to post up, but unless that's cool so far. So, as I said earlier, on my next live, we will be starting our crystal series. So, y'all made some amazing suggestions so far. Y'all already know the first one I'm going to do again, which is rose quartz. But even if you're part of my rose quartz stream, I'm really going to try to make it sim and tiny house per stream. I'm really going to try to do that. If I have to, make one into 2 parts, I really don't think y'all will be bothered by that. But, yeah, so even when I'm doing my rose quartz stream or any other ones, if there's one that you think of along the way, I don't care if it's repeated. If more people are like, yep, we're doing jade, we're doing jade, we're doing jade, we're doing jade. Thank you, Zen. Of course, I do post my streams onto YouTube as well. So if y'all ever are not able to catch it, please, you will have all access to watch it on YouTube. I make the caption of it very clear of what it is. Still shoot me a comment about what you're thinking. If you like it, whatever, I do read them, and I do really enjoy when I get a notification like, someone commented on your video. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love y'all so much. So, yeah. So, hope to catch you guys on that one. So, if I do go on live Monday, that will be day 1 of my crystal stream. If I do not go on live Monday, Then Friday, unless if something comes up on my end, which I will let y'all know, Friday will be when I start my crystal stream. So Monday's time is very to be determined. I do not have a confirmed time for that. But Friday, that will be a later one. That's only a 2-hour one, so maybe that one will end up being a two-parter. Because I don't want people to really miss that one. So maybe for the Rose Quartz one, maybe I will make that a two-parter and make Friday stream, like, I'm making the sim Rose Quartz. But then on Sunday again, I'll do, like, the build for her. So, before I leave, there's 2 things that I want to do real quick. I want to read our next our next affirmation. So, this one is going night-night because we have 52 affirmations. So far, we got through 2. So, I'm doing 1 card per week. So, it's 52 weeks. So, our next card says, I deserve to feel fantastic when I eat healthily. Ooh. On the back it says, distraction from unhealthy foods. Eating healthily gives you energy to go for a walk, get things accomplished, and spend more time with friends and family. Keep a food diary for a week. Listen to your body after you eat and note down how you feel. You should soon see a relationship between the healthy food you eat and how you feel. The difference can be quite striking, and once you notice it, you will find it easier to make better food choices for your body. So this is going to be our affirmation for the week. So I will read it again for the rest of the week. Keep this over here. Look at this little card holder it came with. That's so cute. So that's there. So that's number 1. And number 2, no matter when you watch this, no matter if you're watching now, in the future, on YouTube, anything like that, because of how rough of a day I had yesterday, we're going to do an extra hug yourself session. So I'm going to need every single one of you, again, at any point in time, to open your arms up and love yourself. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you so much. You made it. You have survived 100% of what you've been through. You are a warrior. Oh my gosh. Love you, love you, love you. You're amazing. This feels good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for getting us to 50 followers. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the drive doesn't stop there. We hit a big pedestal right there. So, pedestal, platform, I don't know what the word is. We hit a big goal. And that's not me, that is we. We did that. So thank you, every single person, whether you are new to me, whether you are family, whether you are a really good friend of mine, whether you're a good friend that ended up being family, anyone that I consider someone that I get excited for when I see your name pop up, thank you. I do this all for y'all, and I promise to continue making this a safe space for the weirdos, freaks, misfits, nerds, geeks, all that type in the world. Alright, I'll see y'all later, hopefully tomorrow on Monday, but again, check my TikTok story for updates, and if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think in the comments! Alright, I'll see y'all later, take care of yourself, and please show yourself love. Please show yourself love. Be the sunshine on its darkest days. Alright? See y'all later.